There's a jingle in the beginning, like a Good Morning America theme. And you guys come in like, hey, good morning, everybody.
Right.
Sweet. Hip hop one or something.
We got it. We got it.
Right.
Wait, let's go.
Good morning, y'all. It's Saturday. Last Saturday of January. Good morning. We're here with DJ Angel. We got Tori, Savage Kitty. We got Alex, Sports 12, Drake Swift. What's up, bro? How you doing? From cold-ass Detroit. Your balls shriveling up right now. It's cold right now. It's cold. It's cold there.
So cold. They're close to the thigh.
I got a fan out.
Oh, man. You're in single digits there? Is it single digits?
I got a fan on me right now, bro.
You're just like every other Mexican. It's cold and
I heard it was 14 yesterday and last night.
Really?
Yeah, it was cold. I heard it was real cold last night.
I don't know, man. I'm over all of that. I like the winter. I like the winter. I like the winter. I don't like. I mean, I understand. That's why you guys
the winter.
Like, why you guys move.
You're our friend. You like the winter?
I love the winter because you can dress better for it.
Listen, I don't need this negativity in my life.
That shit don't bother me. I'm a real Michigander, I guess.
Yeah, you got put plastic on the windows this year. I was like, I don't know, whatever.
Snow don't bother me. The only thing that bothers me is when we get like 6-7 inches of snow. I don't like that. I don't care about no cold. It really does. It's never bothered me.
I don't miss putting plastic on my windows. I really don't.
Ice under his balls. He doesn't care. So
nope.
We watched your video the other day. You were at the Los Colanes corner. Is that 24th Street in Bagley? That's 24th Street in Bagley, right?
23rd.
Or is that 25th?
23rd, yeah.
25th. So I was talking to you last night, and I didn't know your mom passed about 6 years ago, and that song was dedicated to your mom. So rest in peace to your mom. So the song was dedicated to your mom, and you said that you basically there was nothing that came from you. Like you've been spinning and all this good stuff, and you're like, hey, I've never did a song, so. Did you reach out to Joey A yourself, or did he reach out to you and you were like, hey, you know what? I want to do a song about my mom?
Me and Joey, we always had work like just ready to go, but we never got on it because Joey's always been
right
different sides of the neighborhood. So he's out and I'm out, but it's really hard. This is the time to do it. And Joey's like really active like right now. He's on the go. So he's like, let's do it.
Right.
And he brought the project back from New York. He was like, let's make a video, let's do this. He set up the campaign for it. But I just wanted to do it just to have something for the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? But he went over it. I was like, all right, I'm with it, man. I like that extra thump, you know what I'm saying, that push. So I was out there to do it, man. So that video was basically all of Joey's work. All I wanted to do was have the location where it was at. But Joey, he did all that work for that song.
Right.
Big ups to Joey.
Yeah.
What's up, Joey? But yeah, other than that, we got more projects coming out. We got some Spanish music coming out, and we have a couple more freestyle ones. I want to do a couple more. I at least want to have
any shit because you're recording, and I mean, in California or even here, you can't just go out and film and be like, you know what I mean? Like you got to hurry up. Did anybody give you any shit and say, hey, no, you can't do anything here?
Well, I haven't heard no one that got hit with anything yet. The Jews now are watching us like, yeah, that's a good idea to start texting. Because before, remember, they were hitting people downtown. A lot of people downtown were getting hit with cameras that were doing some recording. In some areas of downtown, you can't even use that camera anymore. I think around the Renaissance or something like that.
Yeah.
That's the bridge.
Okay.
That's crazy.
So we're gonna go back to your child. Your dad comes to Detroit from Guanajuato.
Yeah, Guanajuato. Yeah.
Yeah, Guanajuato from Mexico, because Coco that is trying to work the Detroit scene, Southwest Detroit, says, hey, you need to come here, bring your band. You're not born yet. Bring your band, and we need to work these bars, and you can make some money, whatever the case may be. Bring your whole family, and we're gonna, we want you to work this bar scene. Your dad says he packs his bag up, packs the family up, and heads to Detroit. And I asked you, I think a lot of people that come from Mexico in the 60s and 50s. My grandma came over in the teens, but the originally came over was to, migrant workers, and then some people that came over in the 30s and 40s was because of the three. But your dad came for some totally different reasons. To come work the bar scenes because there was no entertainment scenes for, the Latinos in Southwest Detroit, which is totally, that's revolutionary. So he comes over, works the bar scene, and kind of blows it up. Your dad gets recognized, which I didn't even know, dude. Like, this is great. Your dad's kind of, put in work in the 80s and stuff like that, and then gets recognized in Hollywood, gets nominated for a Grammy, heads out to Hollywood for a Grammy, doesn't win. Your brother meets Michael Jackson. You're meeting all these famous people. You're 10 years old, and I guess you're salty because you didn't go with them.
Yeah, they're rubbing it in. You still do.
Damn.
Did you have a question, Alex? I'm sorry.
No, I just said damn.
So
you wouldn't want to be around that.
Hollywood, and your dad, he doesn't win, but he goes out during the time of, I guess in '88, you were saying, and I totally forgot there was this big earthquake in Mexico, and I totally forgot about that big earthquake. But so he loses the Grammy or whatever. Did you find out what it was for? Was it like best new artist, best Latino artist? Did you find out what that was? What was the nomination for?
I was trying to text my sister, but I didn't get a hold of her. But that record, that gold record, is at Mexican Gardens. It's just sitting there. It's been there for years.
Wow.
You walk in, it's just
right.
Sometimes I want to just grab it. It's ours, but
where is it? Where is that again, Angel? Mexican Gardens restaurant?
Right there, Eureka? Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna stop in there just to take a picture if I can get in there if they're open.
I haven't been there for years.
Damn, that's crazy.
My dad used to play there, and that's where I got
wow.
See my birthdays and stuff, and that's where I got the inspiration to be entertained. But this is what I want to do.
Right.
I want to do something like this.
It's kind of in the genes.
But I was like, I want to do this because he'll sing in La Malagueña, and I remember the whole room was just like stood still. They're just listening. I was just watching the room, like I felt like I was I was moving, and then he looked at me and moved at me. You know what I'm saying? So I was like,
right.
Power he had. And from there, I wanted to do that work, but I didn't know what. I was like, I want to do this. I want to make people
right.
I mean? They were just locked in. So that's
so as a young kid, you tell me you pick up. Is it the trombone or the flute? What do you pick up? I forgot what instrument.
I was playing the trumpet for a while.
The trumpet. So your dad's really hard on you because, he's a pretty successful musician. And he's telling you, you got to do this, and you're like, yeah, and you just put it away.
I blame it on
no, I'm done with it. I'm done.
Hey, do this, you know what I'm saying? So
right,
as best you can. And I was like, I'm done. I don't want to be yelled at. Ain't no one want to be on the bed.
Right. So you're done with it, and you're like, whatever.
Yeah.
Years go by. You meet as a teenager. You meet Juan Davis. Is he your counselor in high school?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's a counselor. You kind of tell him your inspirations and stuff like that. He introduces you to Dave. You go to Dave's house, and you're amazed of what's going on there. And Dave kind of takes you under his wing, and keep going there, and he introduces you to stuff. And that was kind of weird. I mean, that was kind of amazing that you said that you spent 4 days there going through his records and did his doubles. Like all his get down records. Like you were like, hey, can I have all your doubles? You know what I mean? Like I want all your doubles. Give me all your doubles. He's like, yeah, if you can find them. If you can find them, great. Have all my doubles. And when I say doubles, we're talking about vinyl or whatever. But if you can find them, great. I don't know where the fuck they are in the house. And you were trying to explain to me when you went into Dave's house, it was like dominoes. Like it was wall to wall records everywhere. They were everywhere. They were everywhere. They were everywhere. You as you walked in, they were everywhere. So you were like, okay, and you spent 4 days there, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Can we say hi to this cutie first, real quick? Like, how are you gonna pop a cutie on there and we're just gonna keep talking? Because I need to know.
This is Baby Beats.
What's your name?
His name's Randy, but we call him Baby Beats. Dave's
hi, Baby Beats.
And he's like my board's right here. Like he's playing with my DJ.
He's ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
He's like, yeah.
He's like, move your hand.
Sweetie.
Don't touch that. I got it.
Yeah,
so play us something while we're talking.
So you're going over there. You're paying your dues. You're getting introduced to different people. You're getting introduced to the Tudo. You're getting introduced to different people. And he's like, hey, this little guy's trying to, he's trying to get introduced to different people. He's putting in work. And Dave gives you your first Technique 1200s, which I thought that was amazing. And, like we talked about, they're not cheap. They're a couple $1,000s. So he's giving you your 1200s. You're like, I end up going to buy my own needles. He gives you your own mixer. And, that's pretty amazing. So hats off to Dave. Rest in peace, man. He gives you your 1200s. And then you're off to the races. Like you go out and you record your first mixtape, and then you come back and you're like, dude, look what I got. I got my first mixtape, right? So, and then it starts from there. So, and then who gives you your name? Do you I know we talk to a couple different DJs all the time. Did you come up with your own name, or did you say, I just want to be Angel?
I came up with my own name because like everyone had cool names.
Right.
Mick had
or tried to.
It was Kuwanski, Hurricane. They had dope names like Chrome.
Right.
And he just gave me Angel. I was like, Angel, that's it.
Right. It's plain, but it's you. But
like, give me something. So I was on a mission to find my own. And they gave me the term Campus Surgeon, but it wasn't like in my early years. It was after, like, when I got like out of high school. That's when because by then we was already deeper in the studio with like music and all that. So that's when they gave me that name. But it was always DJ Angel. I didn't like it.
Right.
In high school, I called myself DJ Angel.
Okay, so I got a question for you. Not sorry to cut you off, but I got a question for you because, like I said, I was there when you were, giving away tapes, selling tapes, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Where did the live come in? Because one thing that I respect about you is that you kept that name and you made it something, man. You always kept that live. I remember back in like '94, your tapes, you put DJ Angel live. That's what you would say on the microphone and everything. So where did that come? Like, where did you get that idea from?
That came from all the energy matching into the future. Like,
right.
After we were doing all over Burner and all the parties and everything that we were doing.
Right.
And then when we got to today's technology, everything went online.
Right.
Everything went MP3. So it was more like, okay, we're connected to the world. So we're live.
I got you. Damn. See, I didn't know. That's deep.
So that's when DJing was live. That's how I kept that one. Man. So that one I just started bringing that one after the millennium.
Right.
Yeah, that's
okay.
But yeah, it took a lot for Dave to put up with me, man.
Oh, I bet.
Man.
I bet.
I used to go over there all the time. So I was trying to jump on the shoulder. I know how to mix. Like, yo, come back and do something. And when I gave him that mixtape, he got up and he started walking around the house like if he was like tasting wine, sipping on it, thinking about it. He was like, "Yeah, all right, you know what I'm saying?"
Right.
So that's what I wanted to do.
Right.
That's cool.
Yeah, and that was kind of the thing back then, like, I got into it because of my cousins got me into it. And like, the first thing that I was thinking was like, I just want to learn how to mix. And my cousins put on, they put on, I go over there and they would have 4 turntables, 6 turntables hooked up. I'm like, what in the hell? I just want to learn how to work too. And they would give me,
right?
but they would do the old school trick, Angel. They would give me, Planet Rock, 2 Planet Rocks. He was like, when you can learn how to mix both of the same beat, then I'll give you another record. And I was like, okay. So we for hours, just a couple hours mixing the same damn rock. I was like, come on, man. At least let me flip the record over, shit, But
those little tricks are the ones that help you
right
really get it. You know what I'm saying? Like nowadays, everyone just downloads music and just
right.
You never get it. You know what I mean? That's why I tell people the same thing. You gotta stick to one genre or 1-2 beats, and then go from there. Learn how to mix them.
Right. And and that's what I did. Kind of slowly branch off, and then when we started really getting into the hip hop, that was tough. That was tougher than I thought it would be. That mixing the hip hop.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, like man, like it can be deceiving if you because you want to be great at it. So, but once I got it and all that, and then like most importantly, what I learned from DJing is you got to always play to the crowd, man. It's not about you. Don't be selfish. Don't be a selfish DJ. That's a big that was a big pet peeve for me. So, but yeah.
Yeah, so all of Detroit, I think.
Right, for sure.
So as you given, and I know we had this conversation. You said you give Hurricane your first tape, and he's really geeked about it, and he's like, and then you guys are off to your races, and you just start making tapes, and as things go on, you start experience like, hey, you know what? This is cool. Freestyle is cool, and I think the biggest thing that I took from your conversation was you said the light bulb went off with you because you were like, you know what, freestyle is cool, but I don't want to be this 40-year-old or 50-year-old DJ that is kind of stuck on Werner or kind of stuck in the same genre. So I need to branch out. And I thought that was smart of you. You know what I mean? So you started going out to Mount Clemens. You started going out to, downriver. You started going out to all these different bars, and you're like, look, I want to experience the different music. I want to experience the top 40. I want to experience the hip hop. I want to experience different music. So you did that. So you took a break of the freestyle, and you're like, I'll play the freestyle for Christmas and stuff and all that good stuff, but I want to get that exposure. I don't want to, I guess when I see that, I kind of, I always kind of reference Juice. You're my favorite local DJ.
Local DJ.
Bigger than that. You wanted to. You wanted to expose yourself.
It's like kiss my local ass.
Yourself that you had to go out and do that. So when you did that, did you have a little bit of a shock that, wow, I was stuck in this scene that I didn't know all this existed? Was there a little shock there?
When I started DJing, when I first thought of DJing, remember the jukebox, the TV?
Yeah.
Right. Remember that? It was always like two like crew, DJ Laz, Magic Mike.
Right.
When they were rapping, I thought that was DJing. Like DJ, they made that booty bass.
Right.
Mm-hmm. When I met Dave, I was like, oh, I'm playing freestyle. This ain't DJing.
Right.
But then I wanted to do more. So then when we got to the end of the 90s, freestyle basically stopped. And everyone was still playing stuff from the 80s. Yeah. It was going back and forth with the 90s.
No, that house and techno came in, man. I was fond of that, man. I'm not going to lie.
We're stuck.
Yeah.
We're not going nowhere. So I was like, you know what? There's got to be more paths. So I wanted to find out different styles. So I started traveling like to the west, the east, and I got a burner, and I'm glad I did because I probably would have just gave up. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I was just stuck on burner, but I'm glad I did. And then I started like the doors of the people, that they gave me, man. I appreciate it all the time.
Yeah, there wouldn't be a store or a place that I would go into, man. I mean, like about a few years ago, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years ago. I mean, you were on fire. I couldn't go into a store or somewhere and see without seeing a flyer of you, and I was like, damn, he's killing it. And I was happy for you, man. I seen a lot of that. I was happy, proud, and like damn, man, that's the shit. Because there ain't too many people that stick with it, even I'm one of them, and I miss it and stuff like that. But some people take it a little bit more serious and deeper than others. So, and that's you, Joey A, obviously. So, yeah, I thought that was cool when I seen a lot of your flyers and stuff out. You were doing the band thing and all that stuff. So.
When I grew up with Dave, I just wanted to learn how to like DJ and do the production and stuff.
Right.
Him, he was at another level. They were they were on marketing, they were already promoting, but they were strong with freestyle. That was their story, you know what I'm saying? And that's what later on when we got together, he was still like the art of it. Like he had the structure, he had the formula to it. I was like, damn.
Right. Okay. And he had such a crazy following, man. I mean, like, godly, like people don't understand. I don't think sometimes like how big of a following he had.
Yeah.
From everywhere, and it's like that. Yeah, that always blew my mind. That's why I always, give that like he was the Godfather, man. Southwest Detroit when it comes to.
So like back in the day when I wanted to go hang out in these, there were a lot of the guys would be at Hurricanes, working at production, doing promo. I used to be the guy that I still am. Used to go up and put the poster up.
Right. I remember you doing all that stuff.
I was the guy that ran in and out the stores and put the poster up for Hurricanes.
Right. That's the shit though. But just to be a part of it, just being a part of everything it was fun back then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then and like what I wanted to say one more thing. Because like my good friends, they knew one thing that blew my mind, like with Death Row when certain people joined Death Row and all, you were like, oh my god, like they're on Death Row Records now, blah blah blah. So I'm using that as a little comparison. when DJ Exotic joined Hurricane Productions, I was like that was like a big deal, man.
Oh,
that was huge to me. Like we was like, oh my god, like it's really over with now, man. Holy shit! But because
we're gonna see flyers at Baby Beats in a few years.
All right.
I'm kind of fucking excited. I'm just saying.
Right, he hears you. Look.
I'm like, when's his flyers hit the scene?
Right.
You give him shout outs and everything.
Right.
He's like, give me the mic, pass the mic.
Yeah, I love it.
Every time we collaborated with like a lot of the old school DJs, that was great. Like Devious.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Yo.
Hey. Go. Let's hear it.
I'm trying to drop
it's always great, especially them guys, because them guys are really creative. They're like the best creators of like the mix tape, you know what I'm saying? So
awesome.
Their tapes were like gold, man. You know what I mean? And like Exotic, I mean, I don't, he used to make them, and like it would come from one house to another. Like, okay, oh, we got it. Oh, let me record that shit. Let me record that. I gotta have it.
Yeah.
Like those were the good fun times, man. But yeah, Exotic's tapes were like, man, they were kind of like you had to be cool with somebody inside the circle to get them. At least that's what I remember, and that's what it felt like back then. So, but
it feels good to be a part of that. Like,
hell yeah,
house and studio.
That's history, man.
Big time. These guys, you know what I'm saying? I remember the first time I met all these guys. You know what I'm saying? That's how time flies and stuff.
So, I wanted to bring this up, but so what did Dave mean to you as a mentor? As he passed in, rest in peace. What did he mean to you? Because I mean, he sounded like not only was he as a mentor, but it seemed like he was more like a brother, father figure industry to you. Like, I mean, he guided you. I mean, from day one.
He's a good person, man.
I mean, just a great person.
Yeah, he was a good person, man. Real cool. Always trying to help people.
My dad was always on the road. My dad was always, he was in Texas, California, and during them times when my dad was on the road, like I would have the house to myself.
Oh shit!
And I would have they basically became like my father and my dad was taking care of business.
Right.
And we always stayed close, like through high school all the way until my early 20s, you know what I'm saying? And then that's when I became a mariachi with my dad, and then we just kind of split parts.
Right.
He's been like
awesome,
a
man.
He guided me.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah. Since my teenage
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, a lot of young kids don't have that.
I know we had this, and I know we talked about, he basically said, hey, you know what, this is, if you want to make this big, you have, everybody has a past or whatever. But he's like, hey, business or whatever, you gotta focus on business, and this is what you gotta move forward. And once you had that conversation with you, did a light bulb go off and say, you know what, he's right, and we have to move forward and we have to do things like that? Did that light bulb go off when that happened?
Kind of change your ways.
Yeah, change your perspective on things.
Yeah, because he told me, he said, get it together, and he said, we want to be into the business. He said, it's a business, and it could be a family business.
Right. That's
trouble.
That's awesome right there.
Yeah,
just for him to say
right,
your family
it could be
business,
both.
like considering you family like that, and like taking it that serious, because like Tori just said, you don't get that, man. You don't, you know what I mean? You don't get too many opportunities don't come across like that for something you love. So that's the shit.
That's what that's what I admired about Dave. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everything came from the heart. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was talking to you like a father. Like, hey, this is how you grow in this business, and you know what I mean. This is what you got to do. So
right. Yeah, he was always like that with everybody. It seemed like too,
That's when I first went there. When I first went to the studio, it was with Martinez Wansky, and he was always been like, he was my counselor, my mentor.
Right.
When I got there, when I met everybody, that's how it felt like. It just felt like they're all like my cousins or something. Like,
right.
That's awesome.
Mellow, but you feel safe.
Yep. I was about to say, you were comfortable, you trust them.
And that's how I felt. I felt like I was a family. And I didn't know them. Like really polite. And all of a sudden, they're like, yeah, come on back. And when he said come on back, I started going back every day. I started going,
hell yeah.
That's when
in the early days, did Dave ever lay out like his ideas of what he wanted to do, like his vision, or no? There was ideas that you guys were kind of just spitballing.
No, we went with the time. We went with like what was happening during through music and social media. They've always kept like I think the newest change that we had was Ghetto Tech.
Godfather.
Yeah. So we started, whatever happened, we stayed with that. So like when things opened up, we jumped at it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is what we should do for us. This is what media is doing. This is what we should do. If we can get this, let's do that. Like it was always, he stayed on point with business.
Right.
But when it came to music, he was just protecting the old school. He wanted to get down. He wanted that. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of like if there was a disco DJ, there'll be a few out there still holding that genre down since it stopped. You know what I'm saying? Way long time ago.
Yeah.
Right.
He was still protecting freestyle. Even like recently, he was still like playing all the 84s, 85s, 88s.
Right.
You know right. And in early 90s. Like he would leave the Tasmanians alone. He would stick to like 93 to 84. That would be like his era, you know what I'm saying? But I love how he loved that. Like he made it fresh. He made it brand new. Like,
Right.
Stuff you never heard. I mean, like, you heard that one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's 2000. You tell me you pick up a guitar and you know your notes or whatever, and you start picking up a guitar and you start messing around a guitar because you're like, man, I want to learn a guitar. It's been about 20 years. You guys are invited from, you either say 4 p.m. You guys are invited to the Tigidus thing from to the Tigers, which is amazing, Dad. That your dad's invited to that stuff. That you guys get to play that. I thought that was awesome, dude.
Hell yeah.
That I think that's amazing that you guys are invited to that stuff. So
we got a lot of exposure. Like Ohio,
you guys got a lot of exposure as for your dad.
Main TV events. It'll be sweet, man.
Right.
What I like about mariachi is like it's live. Like you can't mess up. You're live. You're acting.
Right.
And when you're DJing, it's almost similar. Like you're not as live, but it brings out when you're mariachi, it brings out the entertainer. You're right there. And so anything you say, you do, it could be good or it could be bad. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. It's gonna make it have an effect.
Right. And when I got into it, I thought, oh, I like this. I like being live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that energy is just amazing.
But when I got into it, it was towards like all the mariachis are older.
Right.
I bet you when they first came down from Mexico, they were jumping. They had the clubs jumping. They're playing.
Right.
Right.
You know, that's what I wanted to do. I'm ready to rock.
Right.
I mean, and he's ready to do it. You know what I'm saying? Some quinceanera music, had to slow it down. Hyped up.
You're basically standing there
You're
with
all
legends.
hyped.
You're basically standing there with mariachi legends and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like
all of them, man.
Composure is just like where it needs to be. They're, you know, just killing it, man. That's awesome. That's what I said. Like I would see a lot of the flyers and everything. I was like, damn, he's doing his thing, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's still
everywhere.
he comes out here and there, and he still got the band together. And
awesome.
He's got him going places, and he'll come out to certain families or certain events when they want him. But of course, they all want him, but he's trying to protect him.
He can.
Right. Yeah.
It's all about. It's on his time.
I can tell you, I only seen him one time through COVID. I seen him one time, and that was.
Oh wow.
It was a birthday party, and he like stayed far away from my car. I kept my window up. I didn't want to hug him, but I got it. You know what I'm saying?
Still show love, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
So it's early 2000s. You tell me. I mean, MySpace is out there. Some things are changing, right?
I gotta laugh every time I hear this.
You got CDJ DJs. You're still old school, right, dude? You're still doing the techniques. I mean, you're still doing the old school DJing. You're one of the last of the Mohicans, right? You're competing with the CD DJs.
Yeah.
And we're talking last night, and I'm like, how are you competing with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you competing with that, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? How are you competing with the iPod DJs? How are you competing
iPod DJs?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
this is what gets me now. Like I told some people about it. Like the $50 DJs, those are the ones that mess us up. Like especially like right now,
right.
Right now, we can't get nothing. You know what I'm saying?
$50 DJs. That's a great name for them. It's the truth.
They put us out. We got that's the beef I got with the iPod DJ. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only beef I got with them guys. Because anybody carrying big turntables is going to charge money. When it came to like the CDJs and the 1200s,
right?
We couldn't really interact. They couldn't call me over unless I brought my stuff over. I couldn't be like, yo, Alex, come over. Just bring a crate or bring your
right.
You know how to do it. But if I call you, I'm like, yo, I can't. I got the CDJs or I got the controller.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
$50 DJ just brings their aux cord.
Right. But there was little conflict because everybody was during the time when Express first opened up. During that time, everybody had CDJs, and I had 1200s. And I was at Burger Street. I was a special guest. Hurricane had all the DJs over there because everyone was a CDJ. Come over here. We don't even let me anymore.
Right.
But Serato kept everybody relevant.
Right. You talked about it. So it leveled the playing field, right? The Seratos. So it leveled the playing field. So it gave you an equal opportunity that, hey, okay, now I can plug in, my board and be good to go, right? At that point.
But like now, like a DJ, a good DJ will know how to play on all three of them.
Right.
There's the 12 and the DJs. I mean,
backups too, right?
It makes your show. You know what I'm saying? That's what basically I was doing. I would go there and just mix my show. And I couldn't scratch or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, that's it about that time. I still got beef with them $50 DJs.
Yeah, man. I get a kick out of it. I mean, you can have, all you need is a cell phone and a Bluetooth speaker.
Right.
Nowadays, bro. It's like crazy. Go to Five Below, get a Bluetooth speaker, and you're good. $5. But
use my shower speaker.
Yeah, I still missed it. And Drake recently he bought Panasonic, the CD board, mixing board, and all that stuff like that. And so I went on and looked it up, and I just missed it so much. Like even just for me personally, to hook something up and mess around and all that. Even though I used to despise, the CD mixing, but I mean it is what it is, and the technology and all of that is pretty cool, and you know what I mean. So
there's definitely a huge science behind it. I remember when I got my son into mixing, and I thought I was doing the right thing I go to the Guitar Center and I buy this like $500 kit. I was like, oh, this is cool. I'm gonna give this to you for Christmas. Yeah, I did that. So,
that's
so
cool.
The guy sold it to me. I thought I was doing something cool, right? So I set it up and I call over one of my DJ friends from the radio station. It was JLB at the time, right? So I call him over and he's like, what's this? And I'm like, what do you mean? I spent like $500 on this and this is cool, right? And he's laughing at me. He's like, what the fuck?
That's funny,
and I was like, so can you help teach him? He's like, listen, you got to get some Seratos. You got to do this, you do that. I'm like, fuck, really? This isn't a good gift? He's like, please don't show nobody this and be proud of it.
Oh, hell no.
So then next thing you know, yeah, I'm spending a couple $1,000 and they really got him set up. But I was pretty embarrassed, especially because I was so damn excited about that little $500 kit.
Right.
And I was so excited. My poor kid, Dom, was like, damn, Mom, really?
Serato did even playing grounds for everybody.
Yeah. After I got my act together, I was fucking cool. But it took me a second there, and I had the DJ from the station laughing at me.
Right.
That's
so
funny.
We were talking last night, and you said, you said Facebook Live. It was iPhone that launched the app, and you could grab the tablet. You're one of the first guys to go live, and everybody's like, "What is this?" or whatever.
It's only right.
Yeah,
Live goes live.
And you went live, and people are like, "Oh my God, what are you doing?" Everybody's going live or whatever. And I thought that was kind of cool. When did you? And I know Alex brought it up. When did you change the Angel Live? When did you change that?
Right in the millennium, I went full DJs Alive. It was just DJs Alive. It was no DJs that don't stop. It was just full DJs Alive because that's when we stopped doing the crates, and when we stopped doing the crates and we plugged into Serato, it was like, oh my God, it was like fucking something amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Crates, you know what I'm saying? Torch turntables, and it was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? So it was like the greatest thing that ever happened to me in my life.
Hell yeah.
Right.
So after that, that's when we I started watching people I was watching my buddy. He's a good friend of mine from Chicago. I DJ with them guys since I used to be in Job Corps out there. And, before 9/11. And I would be out there DJing with them guys. And I followed them. So on his Facebook, they were going live. And I seen him the only one DJing. And I was like,
damn.
I was like, called him up after a set. I was like, what did you do? He's all this. He's like, it's a franchise. It's only an Apple product. So I bought the tablet and I downloaded the franchise and I started doing it.
Oh, shit.
People calling me up like, how'd you do that? How'd you do that? And then I was telling them how to do it. And then later on, it became accessible.
Right.
You need the app no more. It was just out there.
Right.
But that only lasted like 90 days, 60 days. And then
damn, that's crazy.
Still, you were on it them 90 days.
Yeah. So I was on it. And then, but like, when I was playing freestyle, when I first got onto that, I started playing freestyle because I was in Detroit. I wanted to get the viewers and let people know, we DJing.
Right.
I did freestyle for about a week. I was like, I felt like I played everything. I didn't want to do it again. Oh man. So I started doing other stuff.
Right.
It was
just to draw them back in.
Yeah. And it started dropping. Later on, everything, like we started developing their live copyrights and all this stuff.
Oh, okay.
And we had to figure out all of them. Like, cut off, and then we got it. Cut on to later by later. But then after a while, you go on live so much, you kind of just like, I'll be there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's
I like
pandemic, man. It takes a lot of courage and strength for everybody to get up and entertain.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It really does.
It's tiring, but you got a commitment to like, I'm here. Let's do this. Or let's make dates for it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Yep. And but you know what? You took advantage. You did something that like a friend of mine. He always did branding, marketing. Like you took an app and you know what I mean. You used it to to basically just get yourself out there and stuff like that. You took social media too and you used it, and that's kind of what my friend is doing with like Clubhouse right now.
Yeah,
like he's just like on another level with that shit, man. And that's good that you know what I'm saying, you found something and did that. And there's so much. I mean, like you got to be loving it now, because can you imagine if we had this back then? Like, oh my gosh, it would, the competition would have been like. Yeah, it would have been even more level playing field, but so yeah, I mean, like, so I guess let me ask you that, like, maybe give me one thing, tell me one thing that you do like about, how everything is now social media wise compared to back in the day. One thing you like, one thing you maybe don't like so much,
One thing I like about it is that when you do it, you can hit everybody at once, but not well. You can to a point. Once upon a time you could, but now you got to probably pay for it.
Right. Right.
So this is what I like about it.
Boost.
What I don't like about it is that you can probably pass the wrong message if you don't do it right.
Right.
I remember this in St. Anne where they would whisper in someone's ear. We have a big group. And you tell them one thing. By the time we got back, that's how it is. That's
Right.
That was like a 94 woman.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
That was the thing about
telephone.
Yeah. So everyone would grab it and throw it up, chew it up, and then the story doesn't change to something else, and it came back to messed up. But that's the only thing I don't like about it. Other than that, I love how we don't have this no more, man. I remember it took like 13 people to walk into the club with records.
Right. Yeah, I know.
This is great.
That shit was crazy. I didn't remember. We used to be like, look, man, let's just take like 8 crates, bro. We don't need to take 30 crates. Just take like 8.
30 crates.
Oh, for real? Oh, yeah. I mean,
I know.
You had to take everything. I'm not lying. 20 crates. I mean, whatever it was, not every DJ took that many, but most of them did. It would be like 18 crates, 15, 20 crates. It was crazy. Carrying that shit. I'm like, oh man, we gotta go up the stairs. Oh hell no.
Oh damn, there's steps.
And then take it back, put everything back. Oh my goodness.
I remember back in the day, people were trying to like make their own radio stations. People had access to finding like 94.7 or 91.8. They would find it and build a radio station, but it'll only be like on burner or
Did you ever come over? Did he ever come over to the radio station? Greek, remember when you had Wax Tax Dre and like? Did Angel ever come over there next to Dooley's?
I can't remember. I can't remember.
What state? You don't remember the station either, huh?
I don't remember.
Damn.
So Don, let me to remind. Today's Louis' birthday party at. Is it at Blue Diamond or is it at the Daily? I thought it was at the Daily.
Tonight, yeah, that could be on the Daily. That's in Dearborn. I don't have the full information.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Blue Diamond Lou. I just read it. I read it wrong. I'm sorry. So tonight,
this is like our third
birthday party. Don't forget to come tonight. What time does it start, Angel?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Yeah, this is our third annual, actually. We got together 3 years ago throwing his birthday party.
Right.
That's cool.
So I can't wait. I can't wait to the doors open up over here, man.
Social media is main. It's really huge for DJs now. You know, at the time we were on the kind of like the MySpace, and then you went live with Facebook. Now I know you got like 20 pages, Angel. So I know you got like so many different pages, and I try to follow all of them.
Yeah.
And Instagram. You got. Do you have a Twitter or no?
Yeah, I have Twitter. It's Angel Live 313.
Okay. If you had Twitter or not. So what is social media meant for you as a DJ?
Oh man, that was the best way to when I first started doing it. See, when I got with Dave, we were always selling tapes and tapes.
Right.
So I seen media. I thought, oh, we could expand. So I was like trying to get into that sales.
Right.
So that's why I was always like, oh, we could sell this, sell that. We can change this stuff.
Yeah, merchandise and shit.
Yeah. So I got into that, and when I seen that, like the opportunities that we can do, and I got into like I got the app. I made a DJ Live app, but it was strictly for merch.
Right.
Smart, man.
Then,
shit.
But the thing about the app and the website, they're basically
the
same, but you can download it on your phone. That's the only problem.
Right.
That's the beef you're gonna have with getting the app out there. Like you want people to download it, and that's gonna be your main focus on having people get that app on their phone. You know what I'm saying? Like people can always check you out. You put the link right there, they can go to your website. But you gotta find tactics to try to get the app, and that was the only problem I had. I think everybody has. You know, you gotta put deals out there. You gotta put stuff out there for them to check it out and to be on it. But other than that, the app, the website, like it's the bomb, man.
Right.
More money. You know what I'm saying? More opportunities. It's like a advanced resume. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like the websites and the apps.
Right. So in 2016, you launched is it the Detroit exclusive app?
What's that?
Is it in 2016 you launched the Detroit exclusive app?
No, it was I didn't drop the Detroit exclusive one until I think 2 years ago or 3 years ago. I dropped the DJ Live app because we're
the Detroit Live app. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're dropping all these different apps, you know, social media definitely, but, you know, helps you push it. You got your radio app, you got your exclusive app. And then, like I said, I think in 2018, you go down, somebody approaches you from, you said Greektown?
Yeah.
Greektown wants you to come down, and you're like, oh, man, that's great. I think at that point, you know what I mean? Like, down at the casino, dude, I think at that point, to me, I would say, look, you've made it. You know what I mean? Like, if you're at a casino, I think you've made it. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're,
they're calling you.
And I don't know, you know, I don't know if you want to tell people how much you make, but if you're making $500,000 a night, dude, you made it. You know what I mean? Like, I think you're doing well for yourself. And you know, if you're at a casino, you know, I think you've made it. So congratulations on that. I know Cole put probably a cringe in everybody's bullshit, you know, in everybody's life because of probably screwed up a lot of gigs for you. But you know, that probably up the whole COVID, the whole thing with Greektown, anyways. But when I saw you down there, I was like, man, this guy's doing big things at a casino. I was like, wow, that's great.
But
so
look, the beautiful thing about that is it's music. So everybody needs music at this time. So it's kind of, you know what I mean, like give and take. So you know what I mean?
Like, man, like you guys really got to be driven. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But even though we're going against the COVID, it's salute to everybody out there, even the band members. They're going through it. They're at home playing solo. People, I see them people with karaoke.
Right. Trying to go live and stuff.
Yeah. Audience express, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like,
keep their audience and shit.
Some days are better than the next, but they're going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you do some live sets during the quarantine?
What was that?
Did you do some live sets during the quarantine?
Yeah, I do live sets. I do them I was doing them every morning before the quarantine.
Right.
Oh, then, that's great.
When the quarantine came, after so many months, just staying home, you're like,
yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you, I have so many DJs on my page, and just when they come on,
it's a house party now.
It's a house party. Yeah, it really is. But I won't, just even at the beginning, a lot of that stuff just really got me through my day. And when I'm feeling down, and I'm watching it on my phone, and I'm going to pump gas, and I'm like, this is awesome.
Hell yeah,
I love it. Yeah, so
I've been listening
shout out
to
to all the DJs that pumped us up this entire time.
I got out of work before I got out of work the other day, and for some reason, I get in that mood. I'm like, God, I just want to go home and sit and relax and just play some music, some old music. I'll still listen to freestyle. My daughter be looking at me like, I was like, I asked my daughter, I'll play some freestyle, and I'll ask her, like, you like this? Like, what do you think about this type of music and stuff? And she was like, it's all right,
It's
that.
Okay.
I call it a newer. I've always considered it, because I grew up listening to oldies with my mother, man, A to Z oldies, bro. So I love, that's where it originated from, and I look at freestyle like a newer version of oldies, and that's basically what it is, So
when I bring freestyle artists to Detroit, they want to go to Motown. They gotta go.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
That better be in the contract.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It just became like little.
Take a little tour, and stuff.
If they don't want to go, you got to start worrying about them.
Have you guys been there? When was the last time? Have you been there yet? Motown?
I haven't, and I've been wanting to take my mother, and I told her a couple times. So you know what? I'm gonna have to go like ASAP.
Yeah, but
it's all different now. It's all different now. I know that they put a lot of work into it. I know it's been fixed up for a while now, but I definitely want to check it out.
So tell me a little bit about, I know you've been making some trips to New York, and I know we didn't talk a little bit much last night about it. So what's the deal on that?
We're going to New York, and hold on a second, guys. Try to get him in Elmo. Okay.
Baby Beats is ready to come on for his debut.
DJ Beats live.
That's ready.
Yeah, he was on his.
I was waiting for him to just show up and grab the mic. I was like, he's about to shock us all. I'm ready.
He's gonna be the youngest mariachi ever.
Right? He about to drop this right now.
He's like, you see him right below. He comes in, he'll start dancing.
Does he? That's funny.
He looks cute.
It's so cute.
The thing with New York is that it's like two things. One, you can really get to know the artist and explain to them what's going on. Like if I were to call somebody right now and be like, hey, we want to book you, and they don't understand you and they're not feeling you, they just want to just go get the money, you're just a client. But if you go over there and you talk to them, you bump heads with them a little bit and you talk about the scene, the culture, you break it down and you explain to them, and they'll work with you. But if you're just calling it's going to be harder for them to really want to come down and be a part of the community and work with us. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of the stuff we froze, like we had plans for salsa people to come in, but they want money. We can't get there. We can't bump heads with them.
Right.
So I'm like, you know what? We'll just put a lot of things on hold until like maybe 23. I'm thinking 23. It'll be open, maybe fully. You know what I mean?
Right.
We'll just buy some shit. It could be next year. I know it's not gonna happen.
Right.
I mean,
No, but you're setting it up, yeah.
Right, right.
And going there, New Yorkers are tough. I think when you go there and you speak to them face to face, definitely can convey more than New Yorkers are tough. They're tough like Detroiters, but they ain't hearing that shit over the phone.
Yeah.
They ain't hearing that shit over the phone. They're like,
Yeah. So like when I talk to them, when you explain to them, you get a good deal going on, and they'll respect you more.
Right.
It's still business, but
absolutely.
Understand from the city's end, the city's end.
Right.
You know, you work some kind of connection.
There's nothing better than face to face, man. There's just nothing better than that. I mean, that's respect, class, all that good stuff in one. So
So every time we go over there, we got a lot of stuff lined up, but we just can't release it yet, and we don't want to release nothing yet because we already released stuff, and it's still not going. It's still stuck. You know?
Right.
We're just waiting.
Everybody's
Once again,
in a standstill right now.
Like I said, it's all about time. Like I always like to say, it's all about timing too. So I mean, for sure.
I think we have so much stuff already lined up from last year that it's going to cover this year's calendar. And now we've got to start working on how we're going to be during that time because we're still behind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we can't even really operate nothing. You got to really, be sharp. You got to learn from your last. That's 2020. You got to learn from them times and try to.
Got to adapt.
But New York is a shit, man. I like it out there. You get a lot of the culture.
I love it out there too.
That 1520 Cedric, I went out there. I recently went out there.
Damn.
Remember you tagged in that picture? That picture with Cool Hurt?
Right.
I seen some pictures. Yeah, I seen some of that
recently,
stuff.
Last Friday, I was out there. Last Friday.
Oh damn! Oh, you love it. Then.
I saw it.
Oh, sweet. That's sweet.
Where did you run into with Cool Herc? Where'd you run him in? Where was he at? A barbershop?
That's crazy, right there.
No, I just went to the building. I went to the building, the sit down building.
Oh, cool.
Damn.
Oh, you went to the building. You went into what's the address?
Hip Hop Boulevard.
What's the address?
That's 1520.
Yeah, 1520.
Cedric.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Man,
that's dope.
How do you not mark out for that? That's crazy, bro. How do you not mark out for that?
They're partying right off the freeway. That's amazing.
Damn. The freeway.
That's so cool.
That's definitely some New York shit.
Yeah.
That is some New York shit.
Off the freeway.
You know what I'm saying? Was he just
Fucking love it.
I said, what was he doing? Just chilling there?
No. We just drove by because I haven't been there. Because when I went to the Bronx, I went to go see Big Pun.
Right.
He tagged me in that, and I was like, oh, when I come back, I got to go there. So
I love Pun.
Damn, that's the shit. I might have to make a trip for that one too.
Who else is crazy guy?
Right?
Oh shit, man.
Right. Yeah, you want to get lost. Like, we're from Detroit and shit. We're all good, but shit, still,
right.
I ain't getting lost in New York, Chicago, and shit.
I went to the South Bronx when the old Yankee Stadium there. When I got off the subway, you know, I was like, oh shit. I got off and I was like, oh man, I'm sure I might want to get back on this train because this don't look too.
Get pickpocketed or what?
I don't know. So I might want to get back on this train. So
you're okay. You from Detroit. Listen, you go anywhere and tell them you from Detroit, you get mad respect. We carry our own too.
That New York traffic, man. That New York traffic is crazy, man. $2,000 coming in with fines. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. They're coming.
You drove in New York?
Yeah.
Oh no, you know.
I think the kids
That's crazy. Yeah, their traffic is insane.
Yes, I got this.
You know what's even crazier about their traffic?
To take the cab to the airport. Yeah, you
Right?
take the train everywhere.
The people don't care. They will step right the fuck out in front of your car. They want you to hit them. They're like, pay me. They'll step right off into the curb. New York and DC are like that. I swear, they're very similar. Every time I go, I'm like, these motherfuckers are crazy here.
My buddy lives in. My best friend lives in. One of my good friends. Shout out to Jimmy. Lives in DC, and he's told me, he's like, oh man. He would call me on his ride. He's like, man, I just want to talk to somebody so I don't start sideswiping somebody or something. It's so crazy the way they drive over here.
I say DC is grimy like Detroit and busy like New York. Every time I go, I think that I'm
That's
like,
a horrible combination.
It is. It is.
I lived in DC.
It really is. There, but you know what? It's cool though, because like New York, it's a melting pot, so you get a lot of cool people, you know. But I don't know. I think Detroiters, we can really go anywhere and kind of just
so
we can vibe anywhere.
You're working on the album. I know you said you got some things planned. So what's next for Angel?
Oh, man. You know, that was tough because you can't really plan. You know, we just you gotta duke it out for the weight, you know what I'm saying?
Damn COVID.
Yeah, like right now we got all these projects, like all these songs. So right now, what I'm doing is just kind of picking at some of the songs I'm writing here and there. There's a lot to do, like you gotta organize crates, you know, minimize stuff.
Right, just dabbling a little, doing.
Yeah.
Staying busy and shit.
But you can't really get out there and
Everybody's at this idle.
Investing into these projects until the doors open. So right now you just gotta one step at a time, you know what I'm saying? Right. But I got some songs coming out, a few more freestyle songs, and then just updating music, like mixtapes and stuff, because there's a lot of new freestyle out. There's like a lot.
Is there? Wow.
It's crazy, yeah.
I have to check that out, man.
How much new artists came out. A lot of the old artists are coming in. They're doing like a lot of the remixes, the old stuff. That sounds really good, man. I'm like,
wow. So, hey, can I ask you a question? Because I was kind of interested in this when we had Xavier on, and I kind of thought about it after we did the interview. Like, if you can tell me, like, can you give me a couple names, you know, like, I mean, like, I see, like, Stevie B and them. Are they still doing, like, who is still doing stuff from the late 80s, early 90s still that, you know, like I remember names like Stephanie Bennett and, of course, you know, Stevie B. That guy is like a legend, man, when it comes to freestyle.
Right.
So. But, like, some names.
He's doing concerts.
Right. That's crazy, man.
Around the world, you know what I mean? Like, he's going to Germany, Brazil.
That's
I thought he was packing groceries somewhere.
Nah, man.
I thought he was at the grocery store.
That's crazy. I seen flyers.
Not many are doing that. There's probably a few people that out there that are throwing concerts.
Right.
But
it's like a group of them. You know, like a group of the legends and stuff. Like I seen a few flyers. Maybe it might have been a couple years ago or something. But still, I mean, I was just like blown away by that. Like, damn. Still staying relevant after that long, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's mind blowing.
You know, I told my father, I said, how do you feel about moving? Why? This is my office. I can't. I'll go somewhere else and I'll have to like start all over and I got it. At first I was like, come on, we can do it. And then after a while I got it, because now sometimes I feel like that. I'm like, yo, how about if I move to like Arizona or I go to Ohio? I'm like, I don't even have my audience. It'll be hard to start all over again. Bring following to a spot. So I can't go somewhere else or a different state. Like, hey, let's do this. And then I don't got no audience. I'm just like the new guy at the block.
Yeah, relocating is definitely hard.
Areas in the suburbs like this, even though I was a good DJ, he liked me.
Right.
I had to develop an audience, one person at a time.
Your foundation is all here.
Yeah, you have a following.
Yeah, I had to be able to do like that, like the old school way. You just one at a time.
Right.
Yep.
I was like, you got so we didn't help out a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But like home, where you supposed to your office, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
A little bit.
Indeed.
That's cool, man. Well, so our last question, I know we talked about it and we giggled and all that. So they said, believe the hype. So they said, you packing like a horse. Tell me the truth.
Shit. Hang on.
We got all the. So what's up? I heard they said we got all the crazy women after you.
I put the cameras in the house.
You the ladies, man.
Put the cameras in the house.
Tell us right
cameras
now.
in the house? Look at my
Tell us
I'm
what's
missing
up.
out on
They said that you right now. They said you got your
missing out on me,
OnlyFans. You got your own Pornhub channel. What's up?
Pornhub. Called Detroit Hub. Damn.
Get my phone right now. No.
Yeah, we're gonna have to Google you. They said you
my eyes watering.
Angel.com Pornhub. What's up?
You gotta live your
Stevie
life.
B
Man.
packing groceries, but Angel packing. No.
Oh!
Hey.
You gotta live your life. Enjoy your moments.
Huh?
But I love you guys, man. Thank you guys.
Hey, so, I didn't want to answer that. Go ahead, plug it.
No, you gotta leave it right there. Save for
He
next
was
show.
like, and I'm out.
Hey, it was good to have you on the show, man. Always good to see
I
you,
think
bro.
we made him blush. I think we made him blush.
You did.
Look at it. Aw,
Your social
you're
media.
so cute. You're blushing.
Shout out to DJ Baby Beats over there, man.
Yes.
For
Shout
joining
out
the
to
show.
Baby B.
Thank you.
Hey, go ahead and plug all your stuff, man, and we're gonna catch you tonight at the Daily, right?
Yeah.
At the Daily Lou's Party. Go ahead and plug all your handles, and we got him blushing. We love you, baby.
We did.
For sure.
Everybody, thank you guys. Peace.
He got
Yeah.
out real quick.
You and them
Crazy.
questions. He's like, I got
He
to
said,
go.
well,
I got
it's
to
been
go.
fun.
It's like, ah!
Silly as hell, man. Yeah, throw a curveball. all
It's
the time,
okay.
don't you? It's funny.
Gotta have a couple curveballs.
Right? Silly as hell.
So how was your guys' night?
I was sleeping.
I wonder if Jose's still tuned in. That was like a Jose moment right there, where he got real red. Remember, because he got red.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's funny. How was your night?
What'd you say?
How was your night? What'd you do?
You know, I've been really tired the last couple of days.
Yeah, same.
I just
I
chill with
literally
my
slept
daughter.
all week.
Did you?
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
just
And
chill
then
with
I
my
was
daughter
up
and
all
watch-
night last night.
You was up all night, you said?
I literally slept all week, and then I tried to
Up
go to
on the
bed.
weekend.
Yeah, and then I was up till like 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in bed like an old man.
Damn.
Yesterday.
And Alex was drinking some 40s. He called me yesterday and was like,
He said
Uh-oh.
40s.
I love you.
40.
Jumbos.
Oh, was that you,
like,
Alex?
Like my dad used to call them jumbos. No, he said, was that you? That wasn't me.
Thank you.
I only remember talking to you at like 10 in the morning or 10:30 in the
Why,
morning.
you got 40 drinking females calling you saying I love you?
Hell, oh, right. I was about to say, damn. Double fisters
No.
or what? Some double fisted women or what?
It's been cold and rainy here. Oh, where'd you go, Drake?
Damn, I was like, damn, what are you trying to impersonation of
Right.
a mannequin or what the hell? You're good. Holy shit.
You're so good.
For real. Yeah, dude, stuck like
He was
there.
like, don't ask about my 40 drinking women.
Right. Try to cut off, man. Don't play that
He
shit.
can't talk
top-notch-
shit.
You got top
He can't
notch
defend
shit
himself.
over there.
Oh,
Oh,
he had to come back in.
no.
It's
I
been
wish
rainy here.
I wish I could block them out somehow, but I don't have an option. No, I'm just playing.
Right?
What's the weather, the temperature over there right now?
It was 50 last night.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We'll be in the 70s again and probably tomorrow. It's
I'm like-
actually really sunny here right now, but
Right.
it's been
That's-
rainy like
That's how it is right now over here. It's like
So-
as soon as it snows, it's melting already. So
we
that's
had
good.
Monday we had freezing rain and
Wow, for
actually
real?
yes, and we had some sleet like snow.
There you go.
Okay, hold on. Don't say nothing. Sorry, he's back. He's back. Shh.
Sorry.
He's back.
I'm
Don't say
back.
nothing.
I was
Oh, man, I
telling
don't care
him
what
about
they
the
say
snow
about you.
and the sleet on Monday and the freezing rain we had.
Right.
Oh, I don't. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Did you get any? Did you get any of that?
So I went out on Monday and delivered groceries, and it started raining, and there was fucking winds everywhere, and there was trees down, literally fucking everywhere. Phoenix, downtown Phoenix.
Oh,
I saw trees.
You didn't get any of that.
No, but there was probably about there was a good 3 inches of sleet and ice on the curbs, and like I almost fucking slipped and fell. It was pretty, the backs of the windows had snow on them. I said, "Fuck, Arizona's broken today." I couldn't believe it. I mean, I think Mesa got snow too.
A little snow. I mean, I didn't
enough for people to be like, "What the fuck?"
Right. We got like a little bit of like hail and sleet.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
I seen your pictures. Your pictures of all that snow, and that was pretty cool.
I saw so many trees.
Sweet, man.
Snapped, and you know the ground here isn't used to that moisture, so as soon as it gets wet, that's it. It rips right out the ground.
Ground's all screaming and shit.
Yeah.
What the hell?
The fucking tree in Michigan literally get blown over.
I loved it.
Come back.
Yeah, there's like
strong.
I don't know what's wrong with my internet. What the hell?
Corner over here.
Oh, there it is.
There was like I was driving home from work or something. I was like, damn, they didn't even come. There's like a big ass tree, not no branch, like
a whole
like a quarter
tree.
Piece of the tree
hanging
on the lines. I mean, it ain't by over here, but
the trees were ripping
dangerous.
up. The trees were ripping up by the roots here.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy, but yeah, but you guys did. I know they got pounded up north though, right?
Yeah, we didn't get pounded.
Yeah.
Damn, sounds dirty.
I know, right?
You guys talking dirty, man. Damn.
I heard like I heard y'all got like four or 5 inches
over here.
They got. My brother's actually moving to Prescott.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's crazy. I'm not.
That's crazy. Why? Why?
He wants to. I don't know, play in the snow naked. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, he really wants his nuts to shrivel up, doesn't he?
Yeah. He wants his.
That sounds terrible.
Damn. Yeah. So are you trying to say that my nuts are shriveled up right now because I'm in Detroit and it's cold?
Yeah.
I mean.
No, I don't.
If it fits.
Hell no, I wear a cup during the winter.
Yeah.
I wear a cup.
Keep the moisture in, you know.
Right.
Keep your nuts moist. I hate that word. By
so
the way.
did you? We're gonna move on to sports.
I love it. I think
moist
it's
nuts. Ew.
Moist. DJ Moist. That could have been my name back in the day. DJ Moist.
DJ Moist Nuts.
DJ Moist Nuts. That's your new name, DJ Moist Nuts, Alex.
Nah, I like it.
So gross.
That sounds horrible, man.
Horrible.
Definitely not a shirt.
In the NBA, the Pistons beat the Lakers by 15 the other day.
What the fuck?
They beat the champions.
I don't ever watch basketball, and I watched that shit. What the fuck?
Did you really?
What?
Did you watch that game?
Okay, how are you gonna make all like what was it, like 6, 7 in a row, and then bam, you miss them all? Like what was he doing?
And they won.
You watched the game? You watched that game for real, Tori?
Yeah, that shit's ridiculous.
I know.
That's crazy.
I don't watch that game, and my dad called me at 11 o'clock at night. The fucking Pistons, they won. And I'm like, they did?
You're right. What? Wait,
yeah, they won
by 15, by double digits.
Worst
bro.
was they asked Bron at the end. He's like, "Well, were you tired?" He's like, "I don't get tired." Well, what the fuck was the problem then?
And that's respect. At least he didn't give it. You know, he
was like, I just wasn't making it. Like, I don't get tired.
Right.
I was like, well, damn.
Yeah, he had 20.
Way to be cocky about your loss.
Yeah, he almost had a triple double and shit.
Yeah, I don't get tired.
But he didn't.
He didn't.
Yeah, that was awesome.
He just missed 11 in a row, or however fucking many it was. Like,
right.
Okay. Right. So yeah.
And then anything else exciting happened in the NBA? I didn't even catch it, but
that's all I caught.
That's all I caught.
I mean, could it really get any more exciting than that?
Right. And then the Red Wings got their ass kicked the other day by the I don't know if you've been paying attention, but you know that the Red Wings, and I think this is pretty smart of the NHL. You know that the NHL they're only playing the same teams.
Yeah,
I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, so they played Chicago 2 days in a row. Then
yeah. So but I'm saying for COVID. That's what they should do to them, like in NBA. They only play the same team, so now they can't
traveling.
You know what I'm saying? That's what the NBA should be doing, but
it's less traveling, right?
Yeah,
less traveling, right? So they got stomped by the Dallas Stars, like
so 7. Is that 4 in a row? Is that 3 or 4 in a row?
Yeah,
so they're 2-5-1 right now. So. I didn't want to play it, but they got stopped. But we'll move on to the NFL. The NFL announced Wednesday that the Pro Bowl got canceled, and they said it's just a COVID spreader. They just fucking canceled it for tomorrow.
Nobody cares about that game.
Yeah, so they so they said, who cares? Houston Texans hired Baltimore Ravens assistant David Culley to be the next head coach. What's your thoughts on that? I saw it. It said breaking news, but I was like, who really gives a fuck?
Is
but
that breaking news?
Yeah, that's what it's breaking news.
I guess. I think it's more exciting what's going on over here, but with the signings. But for real, I'm just very optimistic. I don't want to say happy, and because they ain't done shit yet, but they're hiring lines. They're hiring some. They're hiring some good people on the staff and stuff. So, but no, that David Culley. I mean, I don't know. The only thing I take out of that is that he said he wanted to come. He wanted to go coach Houston Texans because of Deshaun Watson, but Deshaun Watson doesn't. He requested a trade, so I don't know what's gonna happen over there and all that. And then there was actually an article of them saying, the new coach David Culley, can he keep, is there anything he can do or say to keep Deshaun Watson, in Houston? But former Lion and New England Patriot Damian Woody, he said he said no. What's he gonna? There ain't nothing he could say. So,
right.
I mean, that's the biggest story out of Houston is Deshaun Watson. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna stay? Is he gonna go? And who's he gonna go to? So,
So this is, and she's the one. Tori's the one that actually brought this, but this is pretty disgusting. I don't know if you saw the chat. This guy should be executed, Chad Wheeler. And especially after he's slipping on his Slurpee afterwards, his statement. Tried to kill his girlfriend, and just because she wouldn't bow down to him, it's surprised that he survived.
Jesus Christ!
So, did you read the whole article? And
I read most of it, but
go ahead.
So they had been dating for like 6 months, right? And she said,
what a pretty girl.
Yeah, beautiful. She said that he just snapped. That he literally just snapped, that there was nothing that provoked it. There was no argument. There was no disagreement. And that he just snapped and told her to bow down to him. And she kind of was like, wait, what? And said no. And that's when he started choking and beating her.
Damn.
So bad that she had broken capillaries in her neck and her eyes and lost consciousness. She said she thought she died, and he continued to eat his dinner. And,
oh my God.
She locked herself in a bathroom, got her phone, and was able to get into the bathroom and call 911, call a friend. And I guess a friend had called and said she was locked in the bathroom. And all I can think of is, what was his name? Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah.
And the CTE and the trauma. And I'm not sticking up for him in any means possible.
I'm reading an article right now.
Any way possible. But he clearly suffers from severe brain trauma,
Right.
especially when you just snap like that. And this is something that's so serious that the NFL, I don't think, shines enough, light on it. She's so lucky to be alive, and do I think he deserves, some kind of punishment? Absolutely. But I think he definitely needs
Bipolar
help.
disorder.
And he was taking medication for bipolar.
Right.
Which is also another, you got to think you're getting hit in your head that hard for 10 plus years. I mean, 20 years. You've been playing football. Most of these guys are playing football since they were in grade school.
Right. Yeah, it starts off at
grade school. It starts out young, 4th grade. Like I put my son, he played football in college, and he was defensive MVP. He was captain. He went to, CYO championships. Like, you're getting hit hard.
Yeah. Right.
There's no way that he can't have brain trauma, and this is, clearly a result of that. And I'm so glad she is alive, because
that's crazy.
You don't, the broken capillaries she should be dead. Like, that's a form of strangulation where at that point there's no coming back.
It says when she regained consciousness for this right here. I'm not going to read no more after this.
Oh no. Yeah.
For the second time that he came into the room and said, "Oh, you're still alive." Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not going to read no more.
You're still alive, as he was drinking his smoothie. She
sick,
said she
man.
laid on
God,
the
that's
bed
so sick.
thinking she was dying and trying to just grasp function, and he went back down and sat and ate dinner.
It's crazy.
So, I think the biggest sign of that, is her saying there was nothing that led up to this at all.
Right. That's
nothing.
Horrible.
So, hopefully he gets the help he needs, the psychiatric evaluation he needs, and the treatment, and he's done playing any, impact sport.
Well, they released him in the so.
Yeah, well, I would hope so.
Yeah.
But hopefully they just don't let it go to the wayside, so he can't do this to another female, because just because he stops playing impact sports, he can get in another relationship. This is going to be an ongoing
or just
condition
be out
the rest
there.
of his life.
Period. I mean,
and snap on somebody at a grocery store.
Yeah. That's horrible. Yeah.
That's what this is.
Definitely agree with you on they need to.
It's a silent killer.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Anxiety, depression, all of that. That's why I don't.
I really pray that
play
she
when it comes to that stuff.
She's so poor girl.
Yeah. God bless her. Hopefully she'll be all right.
Yeah.
So Michael Strahan tested positive, and NFL ex-player tested positive for COVID-19. So another person that got it. I got a question. As much money as Michael Strahan's got, is there a reason why he hasn't fixed his teeth? Just crazy question.
It's his trademark, man. It's his trademark. We don't need.
Is it?
I don't know.
I'm just wondering.
I mean, when you got that much fuck you money, does it really matter?
I'm just wondering.
I wonder the same thing though too. I'm vain. I'm vain. I'm getting the money. I'm fixing it. So
the only person that ever made me think about that was Too Short, and he fixed this shit. So
yeah,
I'm for real. I used to be like, damn, what's this guy like? Damn.
Cardi B, she fixed her teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to dog on her.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
I never heard nothing about that.
Mm-hmm. She sings about it. She raps about it. Yeah, they used to dog on her.
Horse mouth or what?
I mean, they just used to.
I don't know. I mean, like, what else? What did they call her? Like, that's crazy.
I don't know. Listen, I'm not a bully. I don't know.
I don't know what's going on here. There's like $5,000 payment going on in our chat. I don't know what's going on. It says, Stacey, text him, what's up, Ab? Get your $5,000 payment. I don't know. Somebody's like, I don't know what's going on.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
What up, Tony? Thanks a lot,
Tony.
Man.
Text that WhatsApp. Get your $5,000 payment.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, what's going on here?
I'm like, wait a second, what are we promoting?
Is that one of your 40? Is that one of your 40-ounce girls?
Put me in.
It says Tony Mendez, Libra Julie. I don't know who that is. Get your $5,000 payment. Can you just cash app that, please?
Right.
Please.
Cash app.
Tori Rochelle 1111. Cash app it to me.
I don't know what's going on there. It's a scam.
Thanks, Tony.
So the game is what is it, next week already? So who you got, Tampa Bay or Kansas City?
I think I'm just gonna. Do I have to pick or what?
Right. I was like, wait, do I gotta pick?
Flip a coin.
Do I have to pick? I don't know. Go ahead, Tori. I don't know.
I just don't put that shit on me.
I just want to enjoy the game. I think it's gonna be an amazing game.
Put that shit on me.
I think it's gonna be one of the best Super Bowls that we ever watched. You know, the last pretty good one was. I can't even remember when.
I'm excited about the Super Bowl. I want to see Mom take it.
I just hope I hit my squares. I bought some squares. So.
Did you?
Yeah, I bought about 6 of them. They're all gone now. I got them from my cousin, but
I didn't get any.
I don't know. It's gonna be a great game, man. I think, but gosh, I don't know. I don't know who to take, man. It's so hard to go against Tom Brady, but it's like Patrick Mahomes is like this is a legacy game for him, man. If he can beat Tom Brady,
excited. I want him to win.
I don't know if we bring that up. He's having another baby, right? He just announced having a baby.
Who?
Mr. Patrick Mahomes. They're having a baby, right?
I don't know. I didn't see nothing
that
about
would be so awesome.
So Tom Brady's got enough, man.
Yeah,
he's already great.
Tom Brady's got enough.
You got enough.
You know,
let this young cat have a double back to back.
But yeah, he ain't thinking about that. You know, like that. He don't shit. You know, he playing against his own grandmother. He don't give
a fuck.
Put up 4,500, but I think it's gonna be a good game. I'll give you a score. I think it's gonna be the defense. I don't know. I'm gonna say like 35-31 or something like that. And I'm gonna take Kansas City, man. I'm gonna take Kansas City. I think they got the better all-around team, but like I said, it's so hard it's just gonna be a great game. So hard to go. It's a tough one to pick, man.
Tough one. Okay. Fair enough.
What about the Royal Rumble? Who's gonna win the Royal Rumble Sunday?
Who is that?
You know that time, Tori, right? The Royal Rumble Sunday.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I do. I know.
I don't know who.
Well, this year, obviously, but that was our first outing when we moved to Arizona. I took Zach to the Royal Rumble.
Wow, really? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Over there in Phoenix?
Uh-huh.
That is awesome. So hold on, what year, when was that? How long ago was that? What year?
2019.
Oh, for real? Damn. Oh, yeah. They were out there.
Yeah.
I remember telling Drake, like, damn, why don't you go? They used to go all the time. His brother would always go every time they had a WWE event.
So, that was
That's
our first.
Awesome, man.
We didn't even, when we moved here, we left his wheelchair van in Michigan because it was an older van and it just wouldn't make it. And I was buying a new one. So when we first moved here, we didn't have a vehicle and I had to rent an accessible vehicle so that we could go to the Royal Rumble. And these people were trying to charge me $100 to go 15 minutes.
What the hell?
So I paid the $100 to go to get there with no clue on how we were going to get home.
Oh my God.
I didn't give a fuck because I was like, we're going to the fucking Royal Rumble. We got our signs, we got our shirts.
Damn.
So we got in the fucking car because I was like, am I really going to pay $200 to fucking literally drive?
You're like, we'll make it home, right?
Like on Uber, it was like 9 minutes. I'm like, no. So we went there with no fucking idea on how we were going to get home. My kid in a wheelchair, but we still fucking went and had awesome seats.
That's awesome. Then, 2019. Do you remember who won that one? I'm trying to think.
Oh, fuck,
was it Roman Reigns?
Don't do this to me. Yeah.
I know.
No.
Hold on. Let me try to find it.
Look it up because I can't. Zach would be so mad at me right now. So he was so pissed at me right now. I'd be like, really, bitch? You don't remember? But yeah, we had a great time. And then I ended up finding
it was Seth Rollins, I think.
Rollins.
And then Becky Lynch won.
Becky Lynch was, yeah. And Becky Lynch.
Yeah,
yep.
That's crazy.
Now it's all coming back to me.
That's crazy.
I was so worried about getting this kid home. I couldn't remember.
Right. That's crazy because now they're together and they got.
I know,
she got
right?
A baby on the way.
Yeah.
That lucky.
Yeah, I ended up finding some dude outside the stadium that had like a accessible thing,
I was
and he
gonna
was just
ask
standing
you,
there.
how'd you get home?
It was a transportation company. He charged me $15. Cool as shit.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
but I had no fucking clue how we were gonna get.
Damn.
He's like, "How are we getting home?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it. Watch a show. Don't worry about it. Watch a show." And he was holding a sign that says, "I eat bootios."
What? Oh my God.
Yeah. We made him a sign. We had Detroit in the house, and then we had a sign that said, "I eat bootios." I'll have to post the picture. Yeah, because my memories just popped up yesterday.
Damn, I need a shirt like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had his Bootio shirt on. I think I posted on my wall the last pictures I posted of us were in that $125 fucking 15-minute cab ride.
Right. I remember I took my daughter when they first started getting popular, when they started wearing the damn unicorn things. I bought my daughter a unicorn thing.
Got it all. I got the glasses, I got the unicorn. Did you actually buy her the box of cereal though?
No, I didn't.
He had the box of cereal, yeah.
Bootios and shit.
Bootios.
I think Libra.
I said, what the fuck am I buying?
She even got on this feed, but I don't know who that was.
Did you imagine my face when he first told me about the Bootios? I'm like,
oh my God.
Wait, what?
Right.
You want me to buy
That's funny.
I can't do that for you.
Real cereal too. That's so funny.
Yeah, the real cereal. You can buy the real
marketing.
Cereal. All of it.
Yeah, you never seen that real cereal?
I got a picture of Roman Reigns autograph for her, but I guess it's mine now. It says it's up here. She kind of fell out of it. She got I bought her she liked Sasha Banks when she was into it. She liked Sasha Banks.
I have the glasses with the lines.
And I still got it right here. Hold on.
Go get it.
I don't know how much this shit was. It was like $15 or some shit. I was like, man, I'm gonna keep it. I'm not throwing it away.
Yep, I got the necklace. I got the necklace, and I got the glasses, and I got the shirt.
That's funny.
I got it all.
Yeah, you can't go and not buy at least a couple. Buy some merchandise.
So much shit. Zach has so many masks.
I miss the events. I miss going to the events and stuff. You know, when they first built the Little Caesars Arena, I went to the. I had to go there. They had the Hell in a Cell, so I went to that.
We were there,
and I was.
Here, let's talk about it. So, we were talking about the other day, me and my buddy, about live events, concerts. Coachella got canceled. You know, so he's got some tickets to some concerts that we haven't heard anything. Crickets, like, you know, we keep emailing ComCon. We're not hearing anything. Like I said, they made an announcement about Coachella. I just think that this stuff is still not going to happen. You know, like I said, just made an announcement the other day. Canceled.
I bought tickets to an event in Scottsdale. It's not like a concert. It's not a concert, but it's a. I'm going to see. What's her name? The Caputo, the median with the big hair.
Right.
Lisa Caputo. So she's going to be in Scottsdale in February.
Okay.
So, I really wanted to go see her because I'm like, hopefully Zach will talk to me through her, right? But they have pods. We're sitting 2 people pods spaced apart. So you can't just buy 1 ticket. You have to buy 2 tickets.
Okay.
And you're on like little platforms outside.
Okay.
So I thought that
sounds kind of cool.
Honestly, I'm like the most antisocial social person you'll ever meet. Like, I like you, but stay the fuck over there.
Yeah, you know what?
So,
when I go to games,
I like that.
When I like to get aisle seats. Yeah. I like to sit next to nobody when I when the theater. When I park somewhere, I like to park next to nobody. Mm-hmm. I'm just weirdo like that, I guess.
You know, even with Vegas not being so crowded now and nobody there, like I kind of am digging it. So,
well, because for the Super Bowl, they're like, you know, it's a COVID spreader. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
like,
we have sweet little pods.
Well, they're gonna have
200,000 people, but I just don't think coming. I mean, we go every year. It was canceled last year. We haven't heard anything. We're talking about the Super Bowl. They're saying it's going to be a COVID spreader. We haven't heard.
They're going to have a certain amount of people there for sure.
No, I understand that, but they're saying it's going to be
COVID. How do you keep people away from each other?
Right. It's not going to be no 50,000 or nothing like that, though. But still, I mean, even 10,000 is like,
Yeah, no, it's definitely going to be a
supposed
spreader.
to be. Yeah.
Are you there?
Yeah, I hear you.
So no, they were saying it was a COVID spreader, and like I said, our Comic-Con tickets, it was canceled last year, and usually we book our hotel like 2 months out. Anyways, we haven't heard anything. I mean, from an actor standpoint, they probably don't want to go. The crazy fans, they probably still want to go, but for me, do I want to go in a convention where there's 100,000 people? Probably not.
Nope.
I don't want to go. I mean, the weirdos that want to go, you know what I mean? There's over 300 million people or 3 million people that go through the Gaslight District, go through to San Diego. All those people, like, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
Like, the girls want to go.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, no.
Yeah. So that's probably going to get canceled.
Yeah, even like the little event I'm going to, I think it's only like 300 or 400 people, but like I said, we are literally outside. They tell you it's outside, so to be prepared for weather, and we'll be on grass and spread out. Even when you purchase your ticket, they show, you know how they show your seats?
Right.
The whole graph is spread out,
like
little,
the diagram,
you know, the diagram. I was like, oh.
That's
because I was just going to go by myself, but I couldn't. I had to buy 2 tickets.
Right.
So
it's a minimum.
Just crazy.
Just to get, you can go by yourself, but you still got to get the 2-seat pod.
Oh shit! Well,
which what are they going to do? Stick somebody else with you? They can't.
Right.
So they're making you buy them, because if you go by yourself, then you have a bunch of pods with just one person, and that half their cost is gone. Yeah. They're already cutting their costs by so much.
Kind of
so
pointless.
I can respect that, and if you really want to go, then it is what it is. So.
Yeah. And that helps them make their money too.
Absolutely. And like, again, it's outside. If it was inside, I don't know if I would be going.
Right.
Because I just don't, even if it was spread, like, I don't know. It's just.
Yeah, I would definitely
say, do you really want to go and risk
being outside?
Yeah, no, it's outside.
For sure. I would not have a problem with being outside.
No. And we're by ourselves. So.
I mean, they were trying to say that, we probably go back to normal with, the vaccine this year. I just don't see it.
No, I don't see it.
Yeah. So moving on to boxing, Jake Paul, Alex, boxer or a spectacle? What's your take? Because they're saying that he's changing boxing. I think it's a spectacle, man. Like I
haven't even been paying attention to that guy, man. I've been paying attention to the actual real boxers, but I didn't see that story though. I really didn't. I didn't. But no, I mean, I don't. I think like I said about him before. I believed every word he said after when he fought Nate Robertson, and he really wants to. I think he's taking it serious, but I mean, I don't know. Let me see him fight 3, 5.
He has to take it serious because no one else is taking him serious.
Let me see if he pays some dues, and then I'll really put my time into caring about the guy. I really don't. You know what I mean? There's so many other boxers going on right now, like Ryan Garcia and. Pacquiao. They're talking about him fighting Pacquiao, so I'm like, I was checking into that and stuff. So.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He's so young. It's like, damn, man, you get your ass beat by Pacquiao.
I mean,
but I don't know.
Gotta take a couple blows, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of other big fights going on and stuff. So I didn't see what was the thing about that though.
I could play it, huh?
Go ahead. I'm curious, but guys a YouTube star, man. I really don't.
Yeah.
He is a YouTube star. I mean, you got to start somewhere, though, right? He already knew he wasn't going to be taken seriously, so he's got to take it seriously. And I don't know. If you have a passion for something, then keep going, even if all the naysayers are like, "Who the fuck is this guy? The fuck is he doing?"
Yeah, I'm just trying to see who's in the fight.
Video, but I can play the audio. So, you ready?
Yeah.
I predict when I'm going to knock these people out. I predict what the media is going to say. And people are just going to see one by one. Ben Askren gets knocked out. Dennis gets knocked out. Diaz gets knocked out. It's going to happen. And people will replay this interview and be like, wow, this kid really just predicted all of this.
So when will you knock him out? What's your prediction for this?
You know, I've been talking with my team about this. I'm too sharp right now, and we're 82 days away from the fight. April 17th is in 82 days, and you know, in practice this morning, I'm too sharp. I'm too fast. We wanted to be nice and say like, hey, you know, it could go 3 rounds. He has a good chin. I just think by the end of this camp, it'll still end up being a 1 to 2 round fight. He's slow, you know, and will immediately show, and he will be getting hit from every single angle, and dude, and he's never had a boxing match, so it's different than MMA. You can't just when you're hurt, you can't just shoot your little takedown, Ben. Can't do that, buddy.
So basically, mumbo jumbo to me, but you know, he predicts everything.
He's talking about fighting Ben Askren, right?
Yeah.
You know Ben Askren trained, don't you? He's the one that trained. He's the one that prepared CM Punk when he went and fought in the UFC. So we'll see. I don't know.
He's confident. I mean, I give him that.
That guy's he's a pretty good fighter. So I mean, he's been around for a minute, so. He might be getting in. Hey, if he, like I said, as long as he keeps winning, cool, whatever. But he might run into a guy, and once he takes one loss, guess what? Nobody's gonna care about him ever again.
Right.
I'm talking about Jake Paul.
Yeah,
for real. I mean, once he, you know. So.
Yeah, he better keep that big dick energy.
energy.
I like your hat. I noticed couldn't see the D.
You like that?
That's dope. I was like, damn, you wearing a D hat, I'm wearing a damn Phillies hat.
Yeah. I saw it sitting there. I was like, I have so many hats. I love wearing hats. They're so easy. And it's been cold here, so I don't want the rain and like fuck that.
I'm trying to be a little different, think out the box instead of wearing all Detroit shit. Like, geez, live a little. I had this hat for like 3 or 4 years, and I'm just wearing it for like the second time today.
I wear a lot of Detroit stuff, not on here, but I always have a Detroit T-shirt on. I live in my Detroit tees.
Right, that's the shit.
2, walking around here, you got to rep, because motherfuckers be trying to think they hard. And then they're like, oh shit.
That's why I always ask Drake, like, you don't.
So did you guys see the porn star Belle Delphine make $1.2 million?
I did.
I sent it to you guys.
I'm about to start OnlyFans. Who's gonna subscribe?
What was her name?
Belle Delphine.
It's the only way I'm going to be able to stay home.
She loves milking her fans. Is she pretty? She looks pretty, but
well, she's not ugly, but she ain't got no boobs or nothing. She sells bath water.
Right.
I got bath
I'm looking
water
at her.
for
She looks like
days,
she's
all night long, every night. I got jars. I'm going to do this.
Like, yeah, I think you were telling me that you're like, man, I need to do my OnlyFans, right?
The fuck?
Yeah.
Then, okay, so after you click on the link and you start reading, then it starts giving you a list of all those like big name celebrities who have the OnlyFans, and then they're making money on it. I'm like, wait a second. I didn't really get into the whole thing, because I'm like, I'm not busting it open on film. But you don't have to do all that. I started researching that night that you sent me this.
That's crazy.
I'm like,
She got a lot of. Yeah, she looks like she's 12. Jesus, she's young as hell. She's 21 years old.
Super young. She's an influencer, gamer, kind of.
Yeah, she got almost 2 million
in a month.
200 million followers, 48.3 million total views. That's crazy.
Did you see how much she made in a month?
I think it's right here.
Yeah.
Let me see. See, she's just utilizing all TikTok, all of that.
And she
everything.
says it. She's like, I'm just going to milk them for what it's worth. I love her attitude.
Right. I mean,
listen, you don't want to get milked. Don't be a fucking cow.
Oh, okay. She's on Patreon too with the gaming and stuff. Okay.
Yeah, she's a gamer. So
I was telling him about.
She did have a big following prior, which
okay.
I get it.
I was telling Duke about the Patreon. But I have girlfriends
who have made like in a couple months like 50,000.
Off the Patreon?
No, off of OnlyFans.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she seems like a pretty girl, right?
Yeah, she's pretty. She's very young looking, but she's in that anime feel, that vibe. We'll take that.
Right.
Let's go buy me some fucking costumes and a tripod. Listen, what else I got to do?
We'll do a show wearing a costume. We all got to wear a costume.
Okay. Okay. Fuck it. Every time you ask me who I'm plugging, it's going to be my OnlyFans.
Damn, right? So my OnlyFans.
We're going to have it going across the bottom of the screen.
The millions and the millions of Tori's fans.
Super fans. I love all my super fans, though.
Right. Yeah, that was funny. The text yesterday or the other day.
Yeah, wasn't that funny?
I was laughing. So
it is what it is. I'm grateful.
Bunch of little
jabronis. Are you gonna make an OnlyFans?
Yeah.
What about you guys?
Yeah. I think Alex should make his OnlyFans.
I have like 5 fans, man. What am I kidding me? No, I got on. You know what I'm on? Have you ever been on Up Live, Tori?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Have you? Okay, I got that. I go on there sometimes. Like when we first started doing the show, I went on there and I was trying to promote us. Just try to see what it'll do. I'm gonna get back on there probably tonight and see what I can do. And yeah.
No, you're not.
I actually made a friend off of there, and we follow each other on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm not sharing her with Drake though. This guy.
Don't do that.
No, I'm not blocking her from him.
Does she have an OnlyFans?
No, I don't know.
Maybe.
So did you guys? I don't know what's going on here. It's not sharing. Cardi B. So I know I shared this with you, but did you see Cardi B's dress?
I did.
I know.
So let's start. It's a sheer dress, but the white parts are a cable knit sweater material.
What look is she going for?
I mean, the naked look, I guess. I don't know. I don't really, I get that the contrast, pink, all that. Like body banging, her plastic surgeon is in the Dominican. I know this because I've been researching surgeons.
Right.
And she went to Cabral, and he's just like, they call him the goat there. He's the king. They call him the king.
Right.
Body banging dress is terrible.
On my way to
She is a true man.
The dress is terrible. I love her too, but I don't know about that dress. It reminds me of meat.
What?
It looks like a meat dress. Remember when Gaga wore the meat dress? It reminds me of meat.
Oh yeah.
Raw meat. It looks like raw
meat. Okay.
Meat. Like steak, raw meat.
Right.
But I mean, her body is fucking banging.
Right. Ass city.
Ass on fat.
Butt cheek city.
Mm-hmm. Motorboat him. dress, you know, and maybe honestly, I think that dress didn't have that cable knit fucking thing to it, and maybe just like a contour. I'd like it more, but after I zoomed up in on that shit.
Right.
I was like, what the fuck is that? I did. It looks stiff and grandma-y.
Alex still would be drinking her
like
bath.
this. I was looking like this in my camera and shit.
Alex, you drink her bath water?
Damn. No, not Cardi
He said,
B's. Not Cardi B's. Oh my god.
Nah.
She's.
I'm going to Hobby Lobby to get my jars.
I think she's hot. I think she's a hot, but she ain't like, she don't blow my mind. I don't know. Yeah, I don't. I like her personality. You know.
I like her.
She ain't like,
I like her. She's funny as fuck.
She ain't like no Halle Berry or nothing like that. Man. So.
No, she's funny. I like how real she is. Like, she's just no filter.
Yeah, she's entertaining as hell.
Funny as shit. She was on when she was on Ellen, you know, years ago. Oh my god, funny. I fucking was crying. I was laughing so
I
hard.
can imagine. Yeah.
Shit was hilarious.
Yeah. And then the way Ellen just feeds off people, she sits there with her facial expressions and shit. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was great. And she had me cracking up. Ellen was trying to get her to name her baby after her.
I think I seen
it was funny.
A little piece of that.
Just in general, her and her definitions of things and like what they
mean. Right.
You're like,
she's definitely.
Girl, you did not just say that, but I'm gonna laugh because that's just funny.
Yeah, she's a trip, man.
Yeah, I like her.
So
I like her energy way better than Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj got stank coochie energy.
Stank coochie. Oh my god.
Yeah, you know, like when your energy is just bad, you're like, oh, her coochie stank. Why is she so irritable?
Right.
And I think it was just she was a lot going through a lot
too
of
much
the time,
ego.
maybe.
Right.
Yeah, but you know, you don't know the girls who got stank coochie energy.
It seems like now that I look back, you know, how she went away.
Because she was angry all the time.
It was like, I kind of was like, oh, like you can't take the heat. You know what I mean? And then,
but you can't have that. You know, you can be tough and a bad bitch and whatever you want to do, but you and not even with Cardi B, she get pregnant or something, but
right.
Yeah, but you can't have that negative ass energy. Like I think there was, and I don't know who it was, but she was sitting front row at somebody's performance, and she literally was like,
I think
side-eye dogging them at one of the award shows.
Right. I think I remember that.
Like,
but like just the beef that she had, didn't she have a little bit of beef with Lil' Kim, I think, or I think that's where it started. I was like, oh, she's really asking to be out the picture and be forgotten about fucking with Lil' Kim.
She had beef with everybody. And I love her music and her flow is amazing, but her
she's
energy
dope.
Stank.
Yeah,
she got stank coochie energy. Put that on a shirt.
Damn, stank coochie energy. That's just great.
It's like small dick energy, little dick energy.
See that? Damn. Married her body.
I'd rather be called
love during the lock.
Somebody tell me that.
What is going on there?
Say that again.
Did you see that? Did you see Pamela Anderson married her bodyguard during the lockdown?
Oh,
she got bored.
I fucking love her. I love her. I have some T-shirts with her on.
Yeah, I like Pamela
She's
Anderson,
the original MILF.
I was like, okay.
She married her bodyguard, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy. Congratulations to her.
Clearly some things are going on. No, I didn't see that.
How long did she married for?
Say it again, you broke up.
How long we married Kid Rock for?
Kid Rock.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
The hell?
I don't know how long
married. They were married.
But they just looked really dirty. That entire relationship they always looked dirty. They did. Like,
that is hilarious. Well,
tell me they looked like they showered. You tell me they looked like they showered.
Yeah, their hair looked all greasy and shit.
I would not drink either one of their bath waters during that entire relationship.
That is hilarious. You said they looked dirty as shit.
Dirty as
dirty ass couple.
He made her dirty as fuck. He was like, babe, you ain't got the shower.
Oh, man.
Her hair always looked greasy, and she had hair. Like, it just looked dirty.
Took bear baths. don't know.
PBR baths.
What's his what's his beer, or was that his
I don't
beer?
fucking know. I don't know. I don't follow him.
Beer. That kid
He's a
rock
fucking
shit.
bigot. He's a bigot now.
Oh, so
He
you're
forgot
a
where.
fan.
Listen, he forgot where he came from.
Yeah.
He did. He forgot where he came from.
I remember watching his video. Was that like 91, 92? His rap video on the box.
His rap.
And that was so hilarious. Where he's jumping around, he was running around.
But he was live then.
House,
Everybody loved it.
Right.
How ridiculous he looked. You look at it now, but he forgot where he came from.
Hilarious.
He's a bigot. I can't even fuck with him. As soon as he comes on, I'm like, change the channels. I don't want to hear about it. I ain't seeing it. I won't go to his fucking. When I'm in Detroit, I won't go to his fucking thing.
Right. I've heard a few people say that about him too before, and I was like, damn, for real. I was like, maybe, yeah. I can kind of agree with that. It seems like that's, you know. But.
Yeah, we used to go when I was in the scene. We used to go over to Uncle Cracker's and during their like late at night. Me and my girlfriend, and you know, we were fucking around, whatever. And they played, you know, poker and stuff. And he was even different then. Like he was cool then. Like but you could start to see, you know, he ain't the same person. He ain't the same person he was then. So I don't fuck with him.
Damn,
I'm glad that she got away from him because she looks a lot cleaner now. She showered. She washed the dirt bag off.
Yeah, washed the dirt bag off.
She did. She washed the dirt bag off.
Trump had a flyback coach, so I guess the first family time is over. Yeah, he fly back. She was like all sad on flying back coach. He was all poopy face.
You stop. He didn't fly back poopy face.
He was all poopy face. Eric Trump.
Oh my god.
He did? Where they didn't even get him first class? He said no.
Nope. Flew back coach.
He had to sit next to the dirty people.
Oh, you just regular now, huh?
You just regular.
You just regular.
Yeah.
Can you help me put my bag up, please? I get the window. Thank you. Regular as fuck.
Oops, it's over. Time's over. First family time.
Sitting in the middle.
Nope.
Sitting in the middle.
Sitting between two people. Sitting between two big ass people.
On Spirit.
Yeah, somebody probably threw the peanuts at him. Here, motherfucker.
Here, motherfucker. Give me these my peanuts. This is my shit.
My shit.
It snatches peanuts.
That's hilarious.
That's funny. So,
yeah, world star.
Dirty people.
Alex. Break number 4 now. Juwan Howard's team.
Oh yeah, man. It's magic, man. I don't know what he's doing over there, but wow, he's doing some got some secret sauce over there.
Oh,
for sure.
I hope it's not no secret sauce.
And if it is, put it in a jar and sell it.
Special stuff. So we want to talk about MLB. I thought you brought this up last week, but 2022 Hall of Fame preview: Alex Rodriguez, David Ortiz, ballots.
They were trying to keep Kurt Schilling out or something like that. I heard, but they I think they had fixed it, and he's on there. He's going to be on there now or something. So I'm not sure.
Yeah. What's your thoughts? Who's going in? Who's staying out?
Oh man. Well, who's on the list? Can you tell me who was on the list again?
I don't know who's on the list. I just know Alex Rodriguez was, and then David Ortiz. Just there's just drama because of the Kurt Schilling. You know, they're trying to keep him off.
Okay, I'm trying to look real quick and just see.
Well, go ahead and look. While you look, a couple deaths. Cloris Leachman, I guess she was on the Mary Tyler Moore.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up Wednesday, and I didn't.
Yeah, she was on. I mean, it happened Wednesday, but she was on the Mary Tyler Moore. She was on Frankenstein.
Facts of Life.
I was going to say Facts of Life.
Facts of Life. I don't remember on Facts of Life, but Cecile Tyson.
Love that show. Cecily Tyson.
That's one of my mother's favorite actresses. right there,
Yeah.
man.
She was a beautiful soul.
Yeah.
She was the one that actually spoke out and said, what's her name was always on the drugs, wasn't she? Because she was, what's her name's, like, grandmother, or was she like her aunt? She was Whitney Houston's aunt, wasn't she?
Whitney.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like, Bobby didn't introduce her to drugs. She was always on drugs, wasn't she?
No, it's come out that it was her brother.
Yeah, or something along those lines. Yeah, she was very
her brother introducing her.
Yeah, she was very outspoken and said, go ahead and take your time.
She was a movement that was very empowering for women.
For black women.
Yeah, for black women.
96 years old.
Video. Yeah.
Bobblehead, $25.
Who?
Did you see that? Bernie Sanders' inauguration bobblehead, $25.
Oh, my God.
I love it.
It's a collector's item, though. It's going to be.
Yeah.
Did you guys see it? The meme with the twisted tea can?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
He was like, "Stop using me. I ain't saying it again." And he's holding the twisted tea can.
Oh my God.
I ain't asking. That's what it says. I ain't asking.
So did you find who's on the list?
Oh no, I mean, yeah, I mean, they should, I guess, put them in already. Jesus Christ, I mean, Barry Bonds, and they all definitely deserve to be in there, man. You know, that stuff's a little wishy-washy. You know, some of the sports writers I listen to on a daily basis, and they actually said that they voted for you know, Kurt Schilling and you know, Barry Bonds and all that. I mean, put them in there, man. I guess, you know, who wasn't on some type of shit, man, some drug, juice, whatever back in the day. But I don't know, man. Some of that stuff nowadays is just like, you know, kind of like the WWE Hall of Fame. It's like you got certain, like Snoop Dogg's in the WWE Hall of Fame, man, for God's sakes, and you got other wrestlers and stuff. I mean, I don't know, you know, it's so wishy-washy nowadays, but I'm just happy that Alan Trammell got put in. Hopefully Lou Whitaker can get in, but I mean, Kurt Schilling got the majority of the votes, so it seems like Roger Clemens, yeah, I mean, they're just put him in there, man. Put Pete Rose in there, Jesus.
Right.
I mean, it's ridiculous, man. I think they do this shit sometimes just to feed the media, you know. And that shit been going on for so long. I mean, golly, especially, you know, Pete Rose, but just put him in there, man. Don't put anybody.
So I was looking at
that's deserving.
Johnson & Johnson, right? Yeah, it just put it in there, like you said. I was looking at Johnson & Johnson came out with their own vaccine now, and they're saying it's only 60% for COVID. Did you see that?
No, damn.
No.
At least there's a name on the shit, right?
I don't know.
So they're the third one. So they're the third one to come out with a vaccine.
I think so.
No, yeah, they already have one, and it's 60% now because they said despite
the three companies. What are the three companies?
Right.
Pfizer.
Now Johnson & Johnson, and then another company. I don't know.
Yeah,
they said despite advances, it'd be months before anyone who wants a vaccine can get one. So I don't know. Did you guys see the GameStop Robinhood bullshit?
I
no,
did.
What was that about?
I didn't catch it all, but I saw a lot of people pissed on my timeline.
What happened?
So, you know, GameStop got into financial problems about a year ago.
Wow.
They started closing stores. So a hedge financial company basically came up with this Robinhood app, juiced up the stock or whatever, and
I'm on it.
the stock dropped, and then it rose, and this, I guess, some inside trading, some congresswoman or senator made all kinds of money, and they said there was some illegal trading and all
crazy.
Whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Damn, I'm gonna see my neighbor. Yeah, you know, our cousin Vince. He's on there. We were talking about that a little bit, trying to learn. My neighbor got on it. I'm trying to learn, man. If you know anything, you know,
when I get off this call, together. when I get off the show, I'm actually messaging with somebody who's trying to teach me a few
I'm
things
trying to
about
find
trading
somebody
and crypto and all that.
Well, they're just saying it's.
I'll send you some names. My neighbor got a couple names to.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, it's not good for the little person. It's all bullshit. They were saying it's like
that's crazy though, man. That's a crazy story right there.
Do you trade, Drake?
I invest like here and there, but they were just saying that a lot of these, like Robinhood, you should stick with like E-Trade and Ameritrade because, like they said, the Robinhood it was all bullshit. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are they getting a bad rep for it too?
Huh?
I mean, are they getting a bad rep?
They're getting sued now.
It makes sense that they
they're getting sued.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I wonder how that's gonna affect them and the app and everything. And wow.
Probably you're probably just gonna refund your money. That's probably what's gonna happen.
That's crazy. I'm gonna have to ask my neighbor about that because he's heavy on that right now. That's crazy.
I'm trying to understand it, and then I get all this stuff sent to me, and I'm like, "What the fuck did I just read?"
Like I just did the free one. They give you the free first one.
Oh so
I picked one. I haven't been back on her since, but yeah.
I'm on E-Trade, I'm on Webull, I'm on all this shit, and I don't understand any of it, and I'm really trying. And I'm a smart person. Like I grasp pretty quick, but half of the stuff I'm like.
I thought about watching
something I don't even know.
I thought about watching some YouTube videos. Just
I've been doing it. That's all I've been doing.
Yeah.
All week. Just to get, all week I've been watching YouTube videos.
A normal understanding.
Trading for beginners, trading for dummies, trading for all of it.
Right.
All of it. Trying.
For sure. I'm gonna invest in some videos.
Article, there was these authors for children books. Husband got charged for abusing their own kids. You saw that? Did you read that article, Tori?
I did read it, and so my thoughts on that. What was the company that the husband worked for? He was an engineer for a big one that's like Boeing or something. Not Boeing, but I can't remember the name now. I don't have it in front of me. So he was an he's an engineer for one of those large, like you got to be really fucking smart. It's like a $200,000-$300,000 a year job type shit, right?
Okay.
So my take on this is, and I don't know if you saw his picture. He looks a little weird, but
he's like a fucking weird.
So these kids were adopted already.
Okay. Right.
And he is blaming it on her, and he's trying to get custody of the kids, and he's saying that she was abusing them. And I can, my thought, I'm just digging deeper. If he worked for that company, he probably was working a lot of hours. He probably was away from home a lot. So I'm sure, I'm not sure, but I feel like she probably did have the brunt of the abuse to these kids. Their doorknobs were turned backwards on their bedrooms.
Wow.
The FBI and people found over like 1,200 paragraphs that read, something to the effect of, I will lay flat. I will not move. I should not be moving. Like things like that, right?
Right.
The kids were just skin, bones, malnutrition.
Wow.
How do you not see that? Even if you're working, you're out of town, you're going on, you're doing whatever. Like, how do you not see the kids are being mistreated?
Right.
So, to a certain extent, I can see him blaming her, but I don't, the kids have been put back in foster care, and it's just terrible. It's so sad because they were adopted, but to be in that circumstance,
and then go back to that again.
Yep. And now he's blaming all of that on her, but I still don't understand how
there's more to it.
You really got to be a blind ass motherfucker to not see that these kids are going through this.
Right.
You didn't know. And then there's also, but then again, I guess there was reports right before this all came out that he was trying to divorce her, take custody of the kids because she attacked him.
Wow.
She physically attacked him. So maybe she was abusing him as well. And when you look at him, he looks a little
like just
he
not
looks
all,
like he could be abused. He's not.
Right.
He looks
I
quirky
see.
as fuck.
I understand what you're saying. Right.
Yeah, he's weird.
It's like won't stick up for himself type of.
He's book
You
smart.
know?
You can tell he's probably real book smart, but street smart none. So it's like, but still, again,
Right.
So you and
That's
the kids were both being
speak
abused
up.
by
You
her.
gotta speak right. Like
She looks pure fucking evil too.
Does she? Wow.
Oh, she looks evil as shit. You just look at her and you can see her energy. It's disgusting.
Right.
So I mean, but yeah, it's sad, and I'm glad that it was caught. But
Right.
yeah, they said that the kids literally they get their doorknobs turned backwards on their bedrooms.
Man, that's creepy, man.
Yeah,
That
right.
sounds like a horror movie.
Yeah, they had all kinds of injuries and fucked up stuff to them, and poor babies.
So, did you guys see the first glance of Young Sopranos of the Saints?
I did. I'm so excited.
I don't know if it's nice, but I'm gonna play it, and then we're the upcoming guest.
Quick, but I was excited.
Yeah. So. These are all movies that are coming on HBO Max. The King Kong versus Godzilla. I mean, so many different movies that are coming on HBO Max.
You've been watching The Sopranos, huh? You still watch them?
Oh yeah, I watch it all the time.
Oh yeah.
Do you?
Those will
I gotta
never
run through it again. I might have to go on your HBO Max, bro.
It's like Goodfellas. You always watch it. You'll never not watch it.
Right. I love
that
show. Oh yeah, I loved her when she was on there, man. Jeez.
Yeah.
I never liked that she was with who she was with. I was like,
I know.
Tony.
No.
I have to do it.
The nephew.
Yeah.
So this is the famous Suicide Squad. Antonio Soprano. Welcome to Space
I can't wait till that comes out. Space Jam.
Jam. Shake up this world.
I think that came out Friday with Denzel Washington. I think it came out yesterday.
Yeah, it looks good, man.
Just listen. It's an invitation to Mortal Kombat.
So thanks, Jimmy. No one has to show up unless with a show up.
So cool. Tom and Jerry. Love that cartoon. The Conjuring again? Really?
Yeah.
In theaters and on HBO Max.
I have the original poster from Space Jam. I found it when I was moving.
That's dope.
So
awesome.
My fucking ass almost threw it out. So so when I was moving, my mom said, my mom was moving at the same time too, and she says, "Come over to the house. I got a bunch of stuff in the attic that from when you were in high school." And I'm like, "All right." So I go there and I'm going through the crates and remember? Okay, so I got it from the Hamtramck Polish Festival. I won it. Yeah, I won it playing like darts or whatever. It was glass framed with the little gold thing around it.
Right.
Damn,
that's sweet. Oh, it was in the thing already? It was
in glass, right? Well, the glass broke, but it was in the crate and I pulled it out and I'm like, throw this away. And my son's like, wait, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, this fucking thing is mint. other than the
That's
glass had broke, but the poster itself had been intact because it had never moved. It
if
just
you can take a picture and send it to us, I'd love to
it's
see
in my
that.
garage.
That's
I have
neat.
it sealed up, but I'll send a picture. And yeah, it even has the date on it and everything. It's
That's
cool as
awesome.
fuck.
Yeah,
he's like, I can't fucking believe you almost just threw this away. I'm so mad at you. And I was like, sorry, I didn't know. He's like, what do you mean you didn't fucking know?
That's cool as hell.
Yeah, it's cool.
Now you got to get the new one. Try to get the new one somehow.
Yeah, for
Have
sure.
both. That'd be sweet.
So J Money's coming out Wednesday. He's going to be on our show 6:30 Mountain Time, 8:30 Eastern Time. Jordan Patterson, young kid out of Detroit, Southwest Detroit. We'll play his video and then we're going to bounce out of here Saturday. Let me play it.
Go eat me some bootios. I'm hungry.
Oh my God.
Right around the corner for me, man.
Fuck worrying about you, I'm trying to get paid. Talk down on my name, but the system on the date. I ain't taking no careless, it's fucking out of state. I ain't doing no fees, let y'all bring it to the blood. You gonna check me, I'll let you use your face. How y'all move on the cover, please you spend them on the head. This is the damn I'm a fat boy, what is the race? But you're a short, so you can shit in the face. It's all I'm behind the back of my life, in your face. I'm a piece of it's a real get it, my race. I'm a Detroit, you know, race.
Go to Jay's, I guess, right?
See his face look like I'm stuck up in a maze. Thought I wanna go to state where we calling them plays, and I'm getting to the chip shit out the free all day. What's the point of hating if we still getting made? We hitting the beach like I hired a song made. Money, but the cars looking, I'm chilling right now. Don't make me start singing. That's why I'm walking the league. Money, just start up to the money team. Trying to get on bag, then just follow me. I got 18 years, you walk with LV. Talking about the money, man, it's time is a habit. I keep it to the green, man, I just gotta have it. Pass me the mic and I'm losing that shit. Where I'm on my head is I'm always gonna fucking manage. Till I beat the beat up, bitch called me up, that is I'm gonna see the fast. Eat good. Y'all look like a on the beat, so you know I'm about to stab it. Rappers, you're looking through, I recommend to scrap it. One week they love me, the next week they hate me. Both weeks I got paid. Both weeks I got paid. One week they love me, the next week they hate me. Both weeks I got paid. Both weeks I got paid. One week they tell me, the next week they hate me. Both weeks I got paid. Both weeks I got paid. Let's go. Let's go. What more can I say? I'm looking at his coach, I'm making up the place. This business still asking me to the face. She see the dream, I'm starting to on my way. If I'm I give it bro. Southwest in the place. Started off last, but I'm in the first place. Jewelry shining bright, bring your eyes like some mace. It's the kid. One week they love me, the next week they hate me. Both weeks I got paid. Both weeks I got paid.
Good shot right there.
One week they love me, the next week they hate me. Both weeks I got paid. Both weeks I got paid. One week they love me, the next week they hate me. Both weeks I got paid. Both weeks I got paid.
Dope. I like the beat. Shit. I like the songs tight.
Boom.
He'll be on Wednesday?
Yeah, he'll be on Wednesday. So his name is Jordan Patterson, J Money. Be on Wednesday. He's a young cat. Wanted to bring him on the show. So, you guys got anything to plug?
Nope. Just follow me on Instagram, SportsMom3.
Follow Alex.
That's it.
Instagram. And did you start your only? While we were hitting you, did you start your only fan page? While we were.
I mean, it's not up and running though.
No, Alex did. He start his?
Oh, I'm like, like, I mean, kind of. I got an account.
Got off and said, I got to start mine. I got to start mine.
An account.
No, I said Angel probably started his as soon as he got off. He probably.
I hope he did.
Yeah.
He turned all kinds of red. That was funny as shit.
I love him, man. I'm glad. I hope he didn't get mad. I hope he didn't get too embarrassed.
No, he couldn't.
Yeah. He probably got a lot of DMs. Damn, is it that big? I need to see it.
He said, I'm
trying to help you out.
Yeah, he's trying to help.
Big dick energy.
So he was talked a little bit. He said he wants to come on and maybe play some music in the background, and we could ask him some questions. So he said he would love to come on once in a while and just play music and stuff. So I told him it would be cool.
Yeah, for sure.
We can't ask him any more dick questions, I think.
Damn it.
Yeah, I prefer not to hear any of those either.
He's got to know this is part of the show.
Yeah, it was good.
Inquiring minds want to know, Angel.
I want to know.
All my female followers, they're like, what up?
You got to use the fingers, right?
Yeah, you got to use the finger method. We talking this.
Talking this.
You got to do this to fit it in the screen.
Damn. You gotta turn your phone to the side.
I ain't mad at you.
Oh, God. Alex Sportmouth, you got to promote your Instagram. I never promote my shit, but if you want to go, I give you
a couple likes.
Neither do I. Tori Savage Kitty at All Beauty, All Beast on Instagram.
All Beast.
All Beauty, All Beast.
All Boss.
All Boss.
I'll wear it. My daughter ain't gonna wear this shit.
So you're gonna make me go on Amazon and buy one of those now.
Wear this shit. I'm gonna wear it to the store when we get off done with the show.
You got a portrait ring?
Right. I gotta get the glasses.
Yeah, I got the glasses.
Do you really? You got?
I'm gonna pull them bitches out just for you.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah.
I know right where they're at too.
Wrestler of the year, she won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's between males and females. Like,
so you can go to my fan page. It's the Almighty Drake Swift. That's like the third or fourth fan page because Facebook just keeps shutting my shit down.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Right. Yeah. Fucking meme maniac.
I wonder why.
Because I guess
so wholesome. I wonder why.
They don't like my meme shit. So.
Like your fuckery starts way too early in the morning.
Right. Even they get on there like, what this guy here? Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Somebody take his fucking phone.
Right.
My phone. All right, let me play this video.
He's at it again, guys.
He's at it again. I know. Yeah. Your mom says, hey, I had a friend that says, you're just being a real cochino. Can you please stop?
The best is when it gets shut down and then all of a sudden some random ass fuckboy name pops up. I'm like, oh, it's just Drake. Never mind.
Right.
Who the fuck is this? I'm like,
hey guys, stay safe, mask up, wash your culo. Peace out.
Be safe.
Yeah.
Bye.
Don't forget, be a boss.
Be a boss.
One another.
Bye.
Have a good one. You guys have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.